Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and this is for Rushmore Podcast. Look good, feel good, enjoy.
Welcome to the Rushmore Podcast. My name is Pepper.
My name's Thomas.
This is a podcast where we take our Mount Rushmore of any given topic, and this week we have Ron O'Neill.
Richard O'Neill, and we talked to this motherfucker for like an hour 45.
This is one of our longest episodes, I think.
One of.
Yeah. It was incredible. Thomas talked way more than he should about things that he didn't know anything about.
Y'all would go on 10-minute tangents about fucking...
About interesting things.
Yeah,
yes.
about ammunition rounds and what brands...
You don't even know how to say ammunition, you dumb fuck.
And what brands you like. So I would come in...
We never got into brands.
Yes, you did.
We got into calibers.
Same shit.
All right.
What brand of caliber do you like?
No, it's not. It's not the same shit.
So I would interject.
I will not concede to that.
So I would interject with a pleasant Jaws reference.
We talked. It's an episode with Ryan O'Neill. You've seen it already. We talked race cars. We talked firearms.
Yep.
We talked. I mean, a lot about
Mace Windu.
We never talked about that at all.
We did talk about it. Think of it.
The third in trilogy movies we did talk a lot about. Regrettably.
Yeah, unregrettably, you're right.
Regrettably.
You can't talk.
And,
you try saying ammunition, you fuck.
Ammunition, you fuck.
You know.
Yeah. Oops. That really backfired
Rushmore
on you.
is stupid shit
stupid
that make
bitch.
you do. All right.
That really backfired on you. Don't fucking tell me that I can't say ammunition, you stupid bitch. Stupid bitch is a thing that they say a lot in beach cops. Thomas got a wizard name. I'll go ahead and say that.
Oh, it's a good one.
It's a good one.
It's a good
Real
wizard
quick,
name.
It's one of the best wizard names that's ever been uttered from Ryan O'Neill.
I'm very proud of it.
The wizard name in King's mouth.
Also, I'm pretty sure I made a business deal with Ryan O'Neill that I'm going to be helping him come up with wizard names from here on out.
We'll see.
Yeah.
To be determined.
Oh, that's pretty good. We'll see Fiddle Nut. That's a good one.
Do you got any more?
No. Not right now.
I'm
saving it for him.
No, dude. If you want to get in this fucking wizard name game, you got to be able to take the pressure. I need a wizard name right now. 3, 2, 1.
Flunder Mukakis.
Damn, that's actually not bad.
All right.
Hey,
yeah, well, see, some people are talented, some people are Pepper.
You might be a wizard naming prodigy in the near future.
Yeah.
You got some polishing up to do for sure. You're definitely not Ryan O'Neill level, but
cover me in polish and let's fucking keep it going.
All right. Can I get one more?
You want another one?
Yeah.
Hold on.
This is art in real time.
Yes. Are you going to count down again?
3, 2, 1.
Severin Tottenbottom.
Damn! That's a really good wizard name.
Thanks.
God damn, dude.
Enjoy the fucking episode.
Damn. All right, yeah.
Bye.
People say we need a theme song, so I wrote a fucking theme song. If you like this fucking theme song, then you'll like the Rushmore Podcast. Rushmore Podcast. Rushmore Podcast. Rushmore Podcast. Fuck you.
What up?
Gentlemen, how the fuck are ya?
You look fan-fucking-tastic, dude.
What's happening, man?
Dude, just got back from the desert. I'm feeling that fucking desert rat vibe.
Hell yeah,
That's what
dude.
I'm talking about.
Getting that dry air in your lungs, clean all that COVID out.
Fuck yeah, dude. Get some dirt in your ears.
Oh, dude, it's the best.
Oh, you got
Like
a couple of bucks back there.
Yeah, you like our setup, dude? We
Yeah,
got some deers with some hats, dude.
How many points are those bad boys?
Dude, it's got to be 100 points up there, huh?
Nah, dude, we got an 8-point and a 6-point. We got a thick one over here that you can't see. I would take the mount off the wall, but
We're recording at Pepper's in-laws right now, and I've never been here, and it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
really?
actually, there's a dinosaur across from us on the dresser.
that is true.
Wait, like a toy dinosaur or like
like a real one.
No,
like a mandible?
Thomas
Like a
can't see
mandible from a fucking dinosaur.
Mandible claw. All right, today on the Rushmore podcast, we have one half of the #1 bestiality podcast on the planet. I'm talking about the impervious, the impenetrable, the always handsome, sometimes dangerous, survivor of street attacks, the terror of Valpo, the son of the legend Steve O'Neill, the go-kart god, the AssKicker himself, Jeff Dennis. What's going on, man?
You piece of shit. You piece of shit.
You're a character Jeff plays, right? On the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeff actually plays Ryan O'Neal. I play
Robert's
Jeff,
brother.
the Danish. It's been going on for years. You finally you blew it.
I cracked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cracked the code.
Thomas was like, "Yeah, I want to do the intro," and I was like, "Are you sure? Do you really know a lot about the guy?" He's like, "Just trust me." And I was like, "All right," and it paid off.
Thank you.
I trusted you.
It was worth it. I've been thinking about that all day.
And he did reach out to me like a week ago, and he's like, "Send me 50 facts about yourself."
Yeah, it actually helps too that whenever we had Jeff on, he did not come on video. It was just his name, and I was like, "Oh shit, maybe."
Ooh.
That just blew the great conspiracy.
I was like, "Oh no, I got to call Sam Tripoli on this shit."
Yeah, that's weird. People that we know, like Joey Diaz just knows us as Danish and O'Neal. I don't even know if he knows which is which.
The bestiality cocksuckers.
He's like, fucking Danish and O'Neal. What's going on, you motherfuckers? Like, it would just be one of us. He'll be like, fucking Danish and O'Neal.
look at all one of you motherfuckers, Danish and O'Neal.
Yeah, it's weird when you get into a duo. You guys are going to go through the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, we've already had people try to, wedge us apart. Be like, oh man, this guy's better than this guy. You should get rid of this guy. Blah blah. It's like,
Yeah. That's like what sucks early on because you're like, wait, am I pulling my own weight?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
No, if we're gonna suck together.
People don't understand that
Hard and
I'm
true.
the talent and the charisma.
Yeah, and I do all the groundwork, all the legwork.
Yeah, and he's the fact checker.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Actually, no fact checking. It's like the only rule we have.
No fat chicken either.
No fat chicken, no fact checking.
Wordplay.
Hey, I'll take a fat chick. Just depends what the face looks like.
100%, dude. What's your weight limit, by the way?
Oh, I can't go that high. I mean, what are we talking? Like height?
Like new Adele to old Adele.
Oh, I'll go like Adele 7 months into the weight loss program.
Okay, so you're like Adam Devine. You're in there.
Yeah.
You're not a man of
a little pudgy. Just a
little bit.
Yeah,
you can tell he was in shape at one point.
Yeah, he's kind of I mean, he is a little jacked. When you see him take his shirt off and stuff.
Oh, I've seen
You can see that he like worked out underneath all of that.
Yeah,
in high school.
I watched Pitch Perfect 3 today. No.
Okay.
What, at the in-laws' house?
Yeah.
You got to get out of a house. No family should own Pitch Perfect 3.
It's in the $3 bin at Walmart. Yeah.
It's on
hopefully did you watch the first two Pitch Perfects?
I thought they'd confuse me. I just kind of wanted to put my own story together.
Okay.
I jumped right into 3.
Yeah, dude, you probably had no idea what's going on.
Yeah, no, I normally go like Lethal Weapon, Jaws, Pitch Perfect 3, and just try to tie it all together.
They all are linked together in some way.
That actually might be a good show if you do 3 random movies like that and then try to write your through line.
Yeah. Speaking of Lethal Weapon, you went through some shit last week.
Good segue.
Yes, I went through it with a guy who was a lethal weapon. I don't know what that makes me.
A little thing that I enjoyed was we were trying to schedule this with you, and we got an email basically like, hey man, I was going for a walk and I got shot at a bunch of times. I don't have a voice. I don't think I can do this. And then you did not tell Jeff and them about the incident until you were on the podcast.
Here's what's more interesting. Thomas called me about it and was like, what does this mean? Like, is he? I
thought it was a bit.
Is he doing a bit? And I was like, listen,
that I do via email.
Well, this was my thinking. I was like, look, so we had Jeff on over 2 months ago. We have not gotten Ryan, and I was like, I think Ryan has finally agreed to do the show, right? And now that it's came down to like, yeah, let's fucking do it, let's work it out, and then we get this message, and I was like, I told Pepper, I was like, I think he's going to keep agreeing to do it and coming up with a crazy fucking story right before we can record like every week. It's going to be an ongoing thing.
And if that was the case, I would have respected
it would have been hilarious.
Dude, I was actually, you guys got me. I was scared that Ari revealed my phone number because you never know with Ari. And I go, dude, at some point they're going to get a guy that knows me that has my phone number who's just like, fuck it. Like I thought, I was 75% sure Ari wouldn't do it. But then also I was like, in his mind, he'll be like, this will be super annoying. He has to change his phone number.
Yeah. So did the Ari clip convince you to finally do it?
Dude, 100%. I waited. You know, when you guys said it was going to be out, by the way, it wasn't out at 7:30. Was that what the time? It was out at like 7:33.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
When you released that podcast, I think you said tonight at 7:30.
7:33.
Wow.
And so I think it was at 7 because I was there at 7:30.
That's
getting
why
ready
that
to
Mississippi
listen.
internet, dude.
Yeah. So
Well-
that was a great strategy, by the way, because I was like, I don't know.
Thank you.
And you
gonna
better
find
believe
somebody.
I had a pen and paper like in hand, ready to write down that phone number. I was like, I'm about to get this motherfucker.
Yeah, Pepper thought he was serious. He
Yeah.
really grabs the paper. I was like,
Oh,
he's not
yeah.
going to give us
Because I know
phone
Ari
number.
too, and Ari definitely would give somebody's number.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I thought
Yeah.
he would just show us like a screenshot of it, like here it is. Not because we weren't posting the video. I just clipped the videos to have a little promo for Ari,
okay.
but the full episode isn't video, so I thought he'd do that. Then when he started reading it, I was like, oh shit,
But whenever we were talking
Ari's going to
about
be an
it,
asshole.
whenever we're trying to figure out if it was real or not, I was like, I mean, I know Ryan does take night walks.
Yeah, he did say
and
that.
he does all these things. So if it is a lie, it's a very convincing lie.
What I found hilarious was like technically we knew about it before fucking Danish knew about it. Like I was like, we're the first to know
Wow.
that Ryan got shot at tonight.
Well, because when I got home, it was about 24 hours later was when we were going to record Beach Cops. So I was like, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
Until we get on there. And then I think John Little had called me or something. And he's like, what's going on? And I was like, oh, I got an interesting tale for you. And then all of a sudden I started getting people texting, calling me, being like, what the fuck?
See, I'm convinced
nice to know
that guy was an
that he was
amazing
there.
shot, and you're just impervious to bullets.
I did say
Dude.
impervious in my intro.
You know what, though? It's hard. I mean, if you're standing sideways, what do you got? This much?
Yeah.
It's tough at the dark. He may have been an amazing shot. I think it's probably a horseshit shot.
Yeah.
And he had mace in his eye.
Yeah. That's probably the most likely story. Yeah, I mean, firearms are difficult.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Especially in the heat of the moment. I mean, unless you're like a trained killer.
Yeah. And I mean, even then people mess with mace in your eye, plus you're a trained killer, I'd still.
You're probably not going to hit someone that's standing sideways and also moving.
Yeah.
So
that's the other big thing.
But yeah, part of me was like, I bet these guys don't believe, in my whole head, I was like, these guys definitely think that I'm trying to get out of something here.
I gave it a 25, 75, 25% shit. It was a bit, and 75 was part of it.
Well, I mean, I was like, even if it's true, who the fuck has the wherewithal to send an email, like a courteous email,
To
like, hey,
somebody
man,
you don't know.
like, I just got shot at a bunch. My voice is gone. I have to do another podcast tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it. And I'm like, hey, man, relax for a minute. It's okay. Like, you can.
Dude, despite what people think, I am super fucking professional about
see
shit.
that.
Like, I am. Like, especially because I was like, I knew you guys. I mean, I can't remember if we had it scheduled or what was going on, but I knew that you guys, had a guest planned, and I know how annoying that is.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, if you got to find somebody else or whatever you have to do. So I was like, oh, I got to email these guys because I don't know what the fuck's going to happen here.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I was listening to that excerpt from Beach Cops where you're telling them, and I called Pepper, and I was like, it just occurred to me that we knew about this before.
Yeah.
Before Jeff Daniels.
Yeah. You guys
That's
may.
professionalism.
I think I called my brother for his birthday at 6:30 in the morning because he's on Central Time.
Yeah.
Because I was up. I thought I'd get him before I went to work, and he's like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Either you stayed up all night, or you got some shit went wrong with you."
Yeah.
Your brother thinks you're a coke addict now.
Yeah, he's like, dude, you're either on your way to bed, or some shit happened, and
Yeah,
you
something's
fucking
kept
had
you
to
up.
wake
Yeah,
up.
we're on Central Time here.
Weird.
Where are you guys?
South Mississippi, Pascagoula, Mississippi.
Pascagoula, Mississippi.
The
I'd say I've had the pleasure.
yeah. Well, we make battleships and aircraft carriers and dog food.
We don't personally,
No, not us,
but the city does.
yeah, the city
Okay.
does.
Yeah, the closest I've gone is that where's that unclaimed baggage place in Alabama? Where all the airlines, they send all their unclaimed baggage there and then they sell them in a shop.
Well, I need to find out
That
about
sounds
this.
incredible.
That
In
sounds
Alabama
like
somewhere.
that
My
sounds
buddy-
like something that would be in McIntosh, Alabama.
Yeah, we're right on the Gulf Coast, so we're by Biloxi, about an hour and a half from New Orleans.
Yeah.
okay.
that
You got
whole area.
real good spring break destinations.
Not at
Well,
all. The
actually-
water is infested with like bacteria that eats your
Flesh-eating
skin.
bacteria.
Yeah.
Now there's a thing down here in Biloxi called Black Spring Break, and that's not what like people around here call it. That's
Yes.
like what it's called.
Yeah, it's not a racist term. That's the official
Yeah,
event
that's what
name.
they call it on the news. And
Yeah,
it's
I've
where-
heard it. I've heard that like black colleges have do their spring breaks at a separate time.
They do it in Biloxi,
They do it in
Mississippi.
Biloxi, Mississippi. It's the #1 destination for Black Spring Break.
Yep.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get down there.
Well, you can't even go in the water, so it's a weird fucking place.
Yeah.
Like, let's go be hot in the sun and.
Well, I
You
mean,
say you can't go in the water because there's black people in there? You
No,
racist piece
there's-
of shit.
Jesus
there's
Christ.
flesh-eating bacteria, and yes, at certain times, if you go in the water, you will come out black because of the BP oil spill.
Ah, okay. It's still
So-
Right in the thick of it.
still fucking shit up.
Yeah.
Rest in
Yeah, well,
peace.
does anybody tell the Black Spring Break Committee that maybe they should find a cleaner destination?
Nah, they're fine.
Yeah, Pensacola's not that far.
Yeah,
Fucking
Pensacola
it
is
up.
so much better.
They're like, no, dude, not even the BP oil spill.
Yeah, fuck the panhandle.
Pensacola's got
fucking-
Roy Jones Jr. and a clean goddamn beach.
Yeah.
We ain't got shit.
Oh, Roy Jones Jr., man, he's fucking taking on Tyson.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah, it's-
Christ. What weight is that going to be? Does
The
anybody know?
biggest one, they're 50.
I know.
Whatever they walk in at.
Yeah, but Roy Jones Jr. has fought all the weight classes.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
went from middleweight to heavyweight,
I mean,
cruiserweight, light
did you
heavyweight.
see his last knockout?
No, huh?
He got knocked through the ropes.
Nope,
onto
that was
concrete.
Bernard Hopkins.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh.
He thinks all black people look the same.
Sorry.
It
Oh, my
was
God, dude.
no,
Yeah, maybe you should go down there to Black Spring Break and get a little bit
get
of
an education.
yeah, dude. Get your ignorance washed off with that tar water.
But no, I do think Roy Jones has been knocked out like 7 times in a row
Yeah.
at the end of his
Dude,
career.
I mean, it's because he was so amazing. He was the quickest dude around, and then that is Anderson Silva.
I would say like just like Anderson, like 2012 Anderson Silva. I think like 96 to 98 Roy Jones Jr. might be the greatest fucking boxer to ever walk the earth.
Dude, his highlight reels are
Oh
the
my God.
greatest in boxing history.
He Bugs Bunny motherfuckers. He'd put one hand behind his back, they'd fall for it, he'd slap him with the other one.
yeah, he
was
would put his
incredible.
hand. He would just fucking just dodge,
Yeah.
just bob and weave. I was just watching some highlight reels like 2 weeks ago. It's just like it's never ending. It's like
Yeah, I don't
every
remember-
fight in the
I don't remember
90s.
who he fought, but he was like the first person who went an entire round without getting hit. Like he didn't get touched.
Oh, yeah, the other guy didn't land a single punch.
Yeah. And he threw a lot.
But then he got the shit knocked out of him later because he's punchy as fuck now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
It's too bad, man. I hate to see these guys like Roy Jones should not be hit even one more time.
Yeah, I know, and especially not by Mike fucking Tyson.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Have you seen Mike Tyson's training videos lately?
Yeah,
It is-
he's training with fucking
Rafael
what's his name from
Cordero.
Shoot a
Rafael
Box.
Cordero.
Yeah, Rafael Cordero.
It's nuts, man.
Yeah,
These
he's
fucking
sparring with like
guys-
Rafael dos Anjos and shit.
Yeah, it's nuts, dude. Like Vanderlei, like
Yeah.
just dude, you got to stop. Like he's already talking about having CTE.
Yeah, he challenged Mike Tyson.
I know. I
Yeah.
heard they were going to do a bare knuckle thing, and
See,
for
That's
$10
our
million
hood.
bucks.
That's our area. Bare knuckle is most of their big events are right here in Biloxi.
So-
They're right down
Oh,
the
is
road.
it? Okay.
Yeah, Jason Knight is like one of
Oh,
the
yeah?
faces of bare knuckle. We've had him on this podcast twice. He lives like fucking 15 minutes away from here, and man, that
dude's a
dude,
beast when
Yeah,
it
he's
comes to bare knuckle. That
he's
great.
motherfucker.
fucking insane.
Great fucking dude. We've told the story on here a bunch of times, and it's also on an episode. But he's like super country, down home, clean, Christian guy. And he comes on our show, having no idea who the fuck we are. And we opened with a R. Kelly song.
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Who wants to come back with Rob to America?
So he played an Ethiopian New Year, R. Kelly did, and he
I
used the
remember that.
time. Yeah, he improv the "Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots?" to recruit the girls to come back home with him. And we opened the show with that. And Jason, 45 seconds into the show, just looked up at us and he's like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
Dude.
But he was great. Yeah,
R.
he came
Kelly
back.
documentary.
Yeah, he came back. He was great. He enjoyed it, but he thought we were idiots.
Hey,
He's
dude,
like, these fucking guys.
he lowers his defenses and gets a little more
The,
comfortable.
the
then.
Yeah, he
second
played.
time he came on, it was like a week before his second fight with Artem Lobov. This motherfucker comes in with two double
cheeseburgers from McDonald's.
From McDonald's
Oh.
and a fucking large Coke. We're like, shouldn't you be like
Cutting
cutting weight or something? Like, he's like, nah, it's fine.
He did knock him
know how
out.
to Fight.
He won.
Wait, did he beat?
Artem, the second
Artem?
fight, he knocked him out in the 5th round.
Okay. Second
Yeah.
fight. Okay.
First fight, he lost the decision. Second fight, we had him right before both fights.
And then Artem fought fucking Paulie.
Yep.
Ugh. Yeah.
Crazy that Paulie would fucking lose that fight.
Paulie had
Yeah.
no idea what he was getting into.
Yeah, if you could bet on bare knuckle, which I'm surprised. I mean, I'm sure you could on some sites or something, but I would have definitely put my money on Polly in that one.
Yeah. I mean, 100%. I mean, can you go there like in Thailand and just fucking
No,
dude around there taking bets?
You cannot. You can only bet at the casinos here in Biloxi, which are across the street from where the fight took place. But
I went to one, and it's the only time I haven't been to a ton of fights, but it's the only time where I legitimately thought a guy died because the way the knockout went, it was one of those. It was one of those where the guy ducked a punch and then came up with an overhand.
Yeah,
Hit the dude directly on the jaw, and the dude went stiff immediately, and went back and bounced his head like 4 times off the mat, and he didn't get up for like 3 minutes.
yeah, only time I thought somebody died in a fight was when Rashad Evans knocked out Chuck Liddell.
ooh,
We were at a Buffalo Wild Wings, and my friend literally looked over at me. He's like, "Should we be watching this?" He's like,
dude, that was the same. Yeah, that was the same. Just hit him, and he was just out, dude,
my
and
God,
then
yeah.
just fucking boom.
yeah, like a fucking salmon."
That's fucking scary. That's why, dude. That's why when I watch street fights, I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing, man?
When their heads bounce off the concrete.
Yeah, dude, you can easily kill somebody.
Yeah, that sounds incredible.
But yeah, we're big BKFC marks on this podcast for sure. We need to get
All right,
David
I like
Feldman on.
That's Corey's brother.
That is the owner
Oh.
of BKFC.
Yeah, it's Corey Feldman.
The guy who said, "I'm not going to pay that guy because he fucking ran the entire fight."
Oh
in
yeah,
the middle
he
of
was
the
like, "I
goddamn
didn't like
ring.
his performance, so he's not getting his purse."
Can't do that.
Yeah, dude, there's 2 organizations. One of them shady as fuck. The one that Boss Rutan got like roped into.
Yeah,
And
Chris Lieben, they owe him like $2 million or some shit.
Yeah, they told him to give him like $100,000, and then the fucking guy just skipped out. I think the guy's in prison.
Yeah, I think he's in prison. I'm pretty sure.
Dude,
That's gotta suck for the
Oh.
good professional organization that just like everybody confuses that for you.
Yeah, I mean they're almost the same exact name too, so it's confusing.
Yeah, you got to change your name to like we are the other bare knuckle
we're the
fighting one that
payers.
pays people.
Yeah, we write checks fighting.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty.
Dude, that
good.
shit's that's next level shit though. You want to go bare knuckle?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that
you're
sounds
getting
awful.
You're gonna get shit.
It's
cut out
not
your
really
face.
bare knuckle because they get hand wraps.
It's even
So
worse.
Your
Yeah.
wrist is supported and everything.
They're like fucking cement blocks.
yeah, it's.
It should go straight bare knuckle, no wrist wraps, no
I
hand
agree.
wraps.
Yeah. Do
All
like
right,
body.
William Regal has some brass knuckles in your trunks.
Brass knuckles are going to come out later.
Oh, okay.
Come up later. Speaking
So
of
come out, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna leave.
oh yeah. Speaking of things that are going to come up later, here's something that's going to come up now. Like that segue. Been working on it.
That's not really a segue. You just explained what a segue was.
Danish and O'Neill
Yep.
Yeah.
podcast has probably it's my favorite fan base of any podcast that I've encountered. They're incredible people.
They really are. It's a weird thing. I don't know how it started.
We've
The most ride or die people. I would say probably 25% of our listeners are fucking
I'm about to say we've inherited the fan base because they all go to bat for us now, and I'm like, assuming this is a Danish and O'Neill guy.
Well, I mean, they're the whole reason that I had any contact with Ari Shaffir. Ari Shaffir said he needed a theme song, and then there was like 4 or 5 fucking people that tagged me in that tweet, and then I hit up
They're
Ari.
relentless. I love it.
Yeah,
It's
they're
great.
fucking great.
It's all like it's just like it's the Rogan pyramid scheme of podcasting. It's like you got Rogan, then you got Ari gets off one side his stuff, then we get some trickle down, and then it just all keeps trickling down.
Yeah, I will say even if we had like we could have fucking like Dana White on this show, and I think people would be more excited that we got Robert O'Neill. For sure. We could have Donald Trump in here and you'd get more downloads.
Dude, that's the weird thing. That's why people are always like, you need to have bigger guests. And I was like, we only like to have guests that we mesh well with.
Exactly.
Because it's going to be fun and it's going to be funny. And that's what people like, as opposed to like, bigger guys just, some guys just don't care. They're just like, yeah, I'll do it, but they're not going to try.
There's the percentage of people that would get what you guys do and play ball is pretty fucking low. And you don't need anybody who's not going to do that.
I agree. Yeah. But it's hard. We're like, we want to have new people, but it's hard to find people that we know it for known for a long time. I'm
not going to say any names for sure, but sometimes you swing and miss. Sometimes I'm like, that guy would be fucking great. And then they come on and you're like, oh man, that didn't go well.
Yeah.
No, I know. Yeah.
There's some people you come on and you expect them to be
on a little bit.
What they usually are, and then they're not.
Yes. Yeah. And sometimes there's factors involved in that too.
Yep.
It's time and like what happened just before that. But yeah, there are people where I'm like, I thought this would go better.
Yep.
Yeah, it's weird. All right, I got some fan questions from the DNO fan page.
All right.
So
let's
strap
hear
the
'em.
fuck in. All
I
right.
have a feeling these are going to be some oddballs.
I picked some of the more logical ones. Carrie Hare, the guy who did Brendan Dassey Eyes. We all know and love him.
It's a great
He
fucking song.
demands pictures from your racing career.
Demands pictures from my racing career?
Yes.
Do you want me to go? Do you want me to go grab a pic right now?
Oh, if we
Have a
can,
young,
absolutely.
handsome Ryan O'Neill in his race suit.
Let's fucking do
Go
it,
snatch
dude.
one.
All
I'll
right,
flip-
hold on
I'll
right
flip it
here.
up.
Dude.
Hold
I'll
on,
flip
Ray.
it
I'll
up.
be right back.
And when you get back, I need. All right, your headphones are out, but I need to see that picture.
Oh
up there.
my God, he's got the
I need
dude,
the picture.
He's got it in his house.
What
God.
picture is that? Well, dude, I'm gonna clip this, so
I know.
it's gonna be up there.
I'm excited. Fuck
Okay.
you.
I mean, you're taking a picture. We're on video, and Pepper's taking pictures of the screen. Fucking
Oh
God.
my God. Do you know what that picture is?
No, but by
It's-
the way, Carrie Hare would definitely be on my Rushmore of DNO fans.
Yeah.
I like that guy a
He's
lot.
one of the best.
I like that guy a lot.
I can't believe
Right.
you got the painting of you fighting a
Oh
cougar.
yeah, dude. I
Fucking
got it.
living.
Fucking
Can we see
That's
that real quick?
incredible, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tilt it up. Just
I
a
actually.
second.
Here we go.
There it
Oh
is.
man. That's a good looking frame
That's fucking
too.
sick.
It's
Look
nice.
at those delts, son.
No, dude.
It's a,
That's a
it's a-
Pre-
That's a
that, you know
nice-
what that is? That's this Ryan O'Neill right here. Look at
We
this
got
fucking
racing
guy.
pictures. Oh,
Oh,
Wait, let me see. I gotta get someone. There's no reflection. Look at that guy. Those aren't
Dude.
frosted tips either. Those are just natural sun.
shit. Damn.
dude, you look like a
A filled out Tony Hinchcliffe with a fucking hair transplant. Very handsome.
You look like you should be in like one of the kickboxer movies or something, man.
Yeah, dude. That was a 19-year-old Ryan O'Neill right there.
Very handsome. He's like
Son of a bitch.
Tony Hinchcliffe and Ryan Reynolds fused.
So were you racing like midgets and stuff back then?
No, it's just open wheel.
Oh, okay.
Through
Can't
Skip
say that
Barber.
word. We call him Brad Williams on the show.
It's a type of car, you fucking
Oh.
retard.
It was like they were Formula Dodge.
Okay.
So I think they were 160 horse.
Oof.
They weighed like 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like, they're fast enough though.
Oh, well, when you're doing open wheel, anything's fucking fast
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, man. I mean, you put your foot on that clutch. And
Shut the fuck up. So anyways, racing.
I don't know anything about cars.
When I was growing up, we had a couple kids that did the karts, and
Yeah.
we had one kid that
Son
got
of a-
paralyzed.
Yeah, because dude, those things are fucking insane. You
Yeah.
roll over, there's nothing. Have you ever seen 250 super carts?
Oh yeah,
Dude, now
fucking
that's like
insane.
you got double the fucking horsepower of those, the ones that most pros come through with like 250 or 125 shifter carts
Yeah,
and sprint carts. But dude, these guys there's nothing. And these things go like 150.
yeah. The ones that they were riding in, I think it might have been like the 125s that you're talking about. But I mean, they still went like 90, and there's
Dude, they're
no
fast
protection.
as fuck.
And I mean, it's hard to flip one because of the way the wheelbase is and everything. Like,
Yeah.
it's very low center of gravity.
Right.
But this guy, he basically ran up another guy and ended up flipping.
Dude,
got
if you hit a
paralyzed.
tire, if you hit tires, you're done. Most of the time, they'll just fucking roll you.
I need to say, I don't know if you're into stuff like this, but I found a video. It's a video of every Formula One death in history.
Jesus Christ.
And dude, there's one. This is my
yeah, definitely send it to me. I need something to jerk off to.
yeah, dude. There's one that's my absolute favorite. So I think it's from probably somewhere in the 60s. So there's a guy that's coming down a straightaway and he pulls off because his car's on fire. So he stops the car's on fire. He's trying to get out. There's a crew a marshal that comes over with a fire extinguisher. This is a 1960s fire extinguisher. I looked up the weight of these after I saw this. They're around 40 to 60 pounds, depending on how full they are. So the marshal is coming across. Another car is coming down the straightaway at probably like 150 miles an hour. Doesn't see the guy, hits him. The marshal goes flying probably 20 feet up in the fucking air, somersaulting, hits the ground. The fire extinguisher hits the driver in the face. They wear open face helmets. So I looked up the autopsy for this guy. His face was basically touching the back of his skull when they.
Holy shit.
So
Jesus Christ.
that guy died. The marshal died, and I'm pretty sure the guy in the car that was on fire also died.
Owen Hart died.
It's a great video.
Dude, that is a fucked up. I mean, who was that? I think the dude who either started Road and Track or Car and Driver magazine. he was racing when he was younger, and he had a car that flipped over, no roll bar, because this is like in the 50s, and his face got ripped off. And so he had literally, they had to attach it, but it was all fucked up. So he always wore glasses, had a big beard, because like all his shit was in different places.
Is that movie Rush? Did y'all ever watch that movie with Chris Hemsworth and that other handsome guy, Daniel Bruhl?
You're talking about, you mean Dr. Steven Bruhl, the racing movie?
No, is that?
You ever watch Check It Out with Dr. Bruhl?
I've watched it a little bit. I haven't seen the whole thing.
Yeah. You talk about the two guys who had the rivalry.
Yeah, and the guy burned half his face off.
Was it Senna and
what's the other dude's name?
Oh my god,
that guy just died recently. His face burned off his
Chris
whole
Hemsworth?
ear, and he started.
Yeah, was it Senna? It was Senna though, right?
I don't know.
Was it Senna? I think it was. I think
I watched a video on how Senna
it was real
died.
fucking good. Ron Howard made it. Thor was in it. It was great.
Yeah, Senna's
there?
crash was weird.
Yeah, Senna's crash was kind of, there was nothing, like there was no other cars involved.
So I watched a video of Nat Geo explaining what happened, and they blamed it on ride height. They said that his ride height was too low, and there was a part where the car kind of skidded. But then I watched another video refuting that, saying that there's no way that happened. He's saying that the jolt from that one part actually pushed the steering wheel out, and he lost the steering wheel connection.
Dude, what kind of piece of shit is this guy driving? What? You hit a fucking bump that's always there, and your steering wheel comes off.
I mean, the way those fucking steering wheels just kind of slip in, I mean, you can kind of see it.
That happened to my dad. He was driving. We had a 3/4 ton, 4x4, 454. It was a 3-speed with an extra low gear, and he's driving down the highway, dude, and the fucking steering wheel came off.
Yeah.
I just realized that if y'all were talking about cars or guns, it would make no difference to me. You could just be like, 454, a 3-ton, and then you had that one.
454, 3-ton.
I would just.
Dude, you're from Mississippi. Wait, what are your interests?
Dude, I took him fishing. He refutes this, but I swear to God, I remember.
Different guy.
I took him fishing one time, and he grabbed a spinning reel, and the motherfucker had the reel facing his face upside down.
It's definitely not true. It's definitely a different guy because I grew up fishing, but he has told that story to many people.
I swear that's true, dude.
Let's go back to Pitch Perfect 3.
Yes.
That's more in your wheelhouse.
Yes, I like movies. I like lip syncing. I like no, that's pretty much it. Pitch Perfect 3. That's
it's got everything. That's the only movie you need to watch.
All my fucking hobbies in it. Adam Devine's ripped.
Could you sing a song from Pitch Perfect 3, please?
Yeah, it's any pop song of the last 10 years.
Hell yeah, dude, I love them. All right, so shit. That's a pretty.
So there you go, man. Carrie. You got it, man.
I forgot we were doing fan questions.
I did too for a second.
You brought it up for a second, but Lucas Purser wants a Steve O'Neill story.
A fellow Patriots
There's
fan.
Fucking a ton of them out there.
Yeah, that's kind of a broad thing. I mean,
y'all's episode with Steve O'Neill, that was episode 50, I believe. I've listened to it, I think, 5 times. It's the second DNO episode I ever listened. So I found y'all's podcast. I was pressure washing the bowels of the Beau Rivage Casino after Hurricane.
Okay.
And I ran out of podcasts, and I think Ari Shaffir was on y'all's podcast, and I just happened upon it.
He did. Yeah, he phoned it in. Yeah. He's one of those guys where you think it's good. You think he's going to be good, and then he just phones it in every time.
He's one of the we call those people like pieces of shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking idiots.
Faces. Beep 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 beep. Fucking beep 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 beep. Okay. let's move on. Back to Pitch Perfect 3.
We'll cut that part out. I listened. So I listened. I don't remember what it was, but y'all were talking about some funny shit. And you said something about a Facebook fan page. I joined the Facebook fan page immediately, and I was like, "Yo, I'm new to this podcast. What's a good episode to listen to?" And then it was like 15 fucking people just saying episode 50, Steve O'Neill, and I was like, "All right, god damn it!" So I listened to it, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Because it started out crazy, and then you could tell like he was drinking that episode, wasn't he?
Well, yeah. I mean, it would be tough to find him sober.
So
Steve O'Neill's a great fucking name, by the way.
You can tell like he progressively gets a little bit more drunk, And he starts saying, like, in the beginning, he's like, I don't want to name names and stuff. And then at the end,
He's giving social security.
he's like, that son of a bitch, Steven Crowder or whatever. It's like, if he was here right now, I'd punch him in the face. I swear to God.
That's kind of what I just did and felt like a real asshole about it.
You should.
Yep.
That was good though, because we had talked about him on Boner City, so everybody was like, forever they had to wait for that, but you just got to dive right in.
God, it was such an incredible episode. So you got any stories?
Man, I mean, I don't know what I've told and haven't told is the problem.
Shit.
I mean, there's a lot.
Doesn't matter. Just whatever comes to mind.
Fuck. I mean, you know the one about the gun when he pulled the gun on the guy that he cut off in traffic. Did he tell that one?
Yep.
Okay.
That was in front of the motel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he pulled the gun on the trespassers by the railroad tracks, I believe.
No, they all had guns. He had no gun.
That's right.
And he told them to get the fuck out of here. And he started fucking going crazy on them. And then they go, hey, man, you better watch out. And he goes, if you guys shoot me, you better kill me. Because if not, I'm going to go rape all your wives.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That was like a big move. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I think my mom,
Is this a fucking Steven Seagal movie?
Oh, so, okay. So this actually, when I was just talking to my mom a couple weeks ago about some guys had stayed at our motel and they stole they stole the TV out of the room.
Oof.
And trashed the room.
Yeah.
But the idiots, one of them whoever checked in left his real name and his address. So, I think he had a party and I think people trashed the room. So my dad went to their fucking, the person, whatever the address was, and it was just like a shithole, you know? I don't know if it was a trailer park or whatever, but it was a shithole. So my dad's beating on the door, and these fucking guys come out, and they're like, what the fuck is your problem? And he's like, I want my fucking TV back. And they're like, hey, man, you better fucking slow your roll. You don't know who you're fucking with. He goes, look, if I have to come back here, I'm going to bring a fucking 5-gallon jug of gasoline. I'm going to burn your fucking whole house to the ground if that TV isn't back tomorrow at my fucking motel. And dude, the next day, guy brought a fucking TV back.
You're goddamn right.
You bought him a brand new one.
Because there are those people, but my dad, he genuinely didn't, when he got out of control, he genuinely didn't give a fuck if he lived or died. He was like one of those guys. He just didn't. And people, you could see it in his eye, and you're like, oh, this guy's mentally unstable.
That's the people you got to watch out for.
Yeah, and he would have, because he would stew over shit like that. He would just fucking be like, those motherfuckers. He's like, I'm going to go. Like, if that TV hadn't showed up, I don't doubt that he would have gone and started a fire in the house.
Steve O'Neill sounds like he'd be a front man for like an 80s band.
Well, I mean, he shares something in common with me and Thomas. We were just talking about on this other podcast that we did.
He's a chicken fucker?
No, we don't take being slighted well at all.
Yeah.
It's actually starting to become a problem because
you got to stop it. I was the same. I was following his footsteps. It's not a healthy way to live.
No, fuck it, dude. We're gonna keep rolling that way. If anybody fucks us over, they're completely written out of our fucking lives. There's no way I could bend the knee to somebody who has completely fucking disrespected us, and we will continue operating that way.
Pepper's going really hard. I don't feel that strongly.
Okay.
You have lost multiple jobs over like things that I would.
Okay,
like,
that's fair. Authority's different. Authority's way different than just someone sliding you in personal life.
Right.
But do you go, like, if somebody fucking cuts you off in traffic,
No.
do you want to go find out where they fucking live? And
I don't
shit?
think I've ever had a second of road rage. I'm typically like, oh, maybe they got to go to the hospital. Maybe they're fucking.
My wife almost left me once.
Taking a fish.
Because early on in our relationship, there was a guy and he was on his phone. The light turns green, so I just give him a little honk.
Yeah.
He starts going, and then he slams on his brakes in the middle of the intersection.
Yeah.
Dude, I was frothing at the fucking mouth. I pulled up next to him, was trying to run him off the fucking road. I was like, pull over in a parking lot. And the guy then was like, dude, chill the fuck out, man. He's like, your lady is terrified.
Yeah, I don't even know if my horn works. I've never honked it. But no, I really haven't. Yeah, there's like a famous story where somebody did what you did, but to Bass Rutten. And he pulled over. And he was just like, all right.
Boss Rutten and I, since it's been mentioned twice on this podcast, we have the same birthday and we talk every year on our birthday. On our birthday.
Wait, what?
Me, Boss Rutten, and John Fitch share a birthday. And
John Fitch, good Indiana man.
Yeah, every year on our birthday, I hit him up in a tweet, and I'm like, hey, what are you guys doing for your birthday? And we all talk every year.
What do you guys say to each other?
Just like what are you doing? What are you
Spending
doing
time with the
today?
family.
Yeah.
What have you been up to the past year?
Yeah, I mean, basically,
Hey, this February, let's try to get them both on the podcast.
that would be sick as
Let's
fuck.
have a birthday
actually, yeah.
episode.
I asked Boss about how his arm's doing because he's got that fucked
Oh
up.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it's still terrible. I'm like, oh, well, it sucks, man.
He was great in Here Comes the Boom, by the way. I'm a movie guy, so it's all going to come back around.
Dude, you have some of the shittiest taste in movies
Listen,
I've ever. You have Pitch Perfect 3 and Here Comes the Boom.
And he's a Patriots fan.
You're a big Kevin James guy, huh? Everybody is. So he does this movie where he's trying to get to the UFC, and Bash Rutten is his trainer.
Yeah.
And he's great. And he does things like he says like shifty or some shit, and it's cool.
Did you see that one? The one he did where he's the Nazi? What is it? Come to
UFC 3?
No. You see that he just had an indie movie that came out.
Wait, Kevin James or Bash Rutten?
No, Kevin James. He looks like Boss Rutten in it because he took his hairpiece off. But
shit.
Bald dude, and he's a Nazi, and he's coming looking for a key at some people's vacation homes. So
Thea Remini's wife?
Yeah.
Scientology?
She has a swastika on her forehead.
Are you into I mean, this is I'm not.
Oh my god.
Are you into? Well, I mean, he's German.
Sure.
Are you
into Hitler?
No, I'm not. I'm not saying like, do you like him? I'm just saying like, are you into? Do you find Nazi Germany interesting? Because I do.
I find all of it fascinating.
Thank
because
you.
Just studying it it can all happen again.
Exactly.
People seem to think it can't happen again, but I mean, again, my favorite saying is that history doesn't repeat itself; it just rhymes itself.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Who do you think is worse, Mangala or Unit 731?
I don't know. Who's Unit 731?
That's the Imperial
Nelson
Japanese.
Oh, the Japanese?
The Imperial Japanese. We got to be. I learned that you have to be specific and say Imperial Japanese so you don't be racist because the Imperial Japanese are done.
I mean, what I have read about the Japanese did some crazy shit. But also, I'm not like some World War II buff.
This guy lives it every day.
Well, dude, somebody.
Well, you should talk to my mom. She grew up and
she want to do the podcast?
She was born she was born in Czechoslovakia.
Oh shit!
Right at the end of the war, and she has she has 3 brothers and an older sister, and so they all had to flee. Like my grandmother was she played in the Prague Symphony, and in the piano, and then my grandfather was a doctor, and he owned a hospital during the war. War comes in, they have to flee to Germany because the Russians are coming in, and the Germany, like all the Allied forces. And it's going to be crazy. So they had to flee. My mom's a baby. So my grandfather paid a person to take them by train. It took 3 months. And at nights they would have to stay in these bunkers and all this shit. And so they saw some crazy shit. My grandmother has crazy stories. But then after that, she had nothing. She was living in a pastor's house in the attic with 5 kids. And she had to give piano lessons the rest of her life.
I mean, were they being pursued?
No, but since he had inside information because he was a doctor for the Third Reich because he had no choice. And so he said, you got to get the fuck out of there because Germany's coming in. You got Russians. Everybody's coming in. They're going to be meeting in there. Just get the fuck out of that area.
So he basically took the hit for the family.
Yeah, he had no choice. Yeah. I mean, my grandmother would ask stuff like Jewish neighbors would leave and shit. And he's like, don't you say another fucking word.
Jeez.
We have 5 kids. Everyone's going to fucking die.
Yeah.
Like, don't talk about it. They went somewhere. We don't know. Just fucking don't say another word.
For the record, I don't have one, but I was trying to link together a joke in my head of Third Reich and Pitch Perfect 3, and I couldn't figure anything out. I just want to put that out there.
In you.
Come on, man. Dude, you're slacking.
I didn't watch the first and second Reich.
He hasn't been training wordplay at altitude, obviously.
I watched Lethal Weapon and Jaws and then the Third Reich.
Now I see why the comments are flowing in. Somebody's
John Little would run circles around you, you stupid bitch. All right.
Yeah, other than that, I mean, stories I hear and the shit I've watched on TV, but I don't go as deep as I should have.
You should go deep. I had a guy question my fucking knowledge the other day. He was like, he sent me some joke about, he was like, oh, this is Japanese radio in 1945. And it was just like an air raid siren. And I was like, ha ha ha. And then he was like, "Do you get the joke?" And I was like, just didn't
What?
respond. And he was like, "It's about the bombs." I was like, "Oh, do you mean like the firebombing in Tokyo in 1945?" He was like, "No, I mean like the bombs." I was like, "Oh, you mean Little Boy and Fat Man?" He's like, I don't get it. I was like, "That's the name of the bombs. They were assembled in fucking Oak Ridge." And I just went off and I was like,
Sounds
"Bitch,
like a
don't
Kevin Smith
fucking question my fucking World War II knowledge, you stupid
Dude.
bitch."
Well, the thing
This
is,
guy
if you come-
slighted you, dude. That
Yeah.
guy
Yeah.
slighted you.
Yeah,
Don't
he's
let him.
gone
Don't
forever.
ever fucking forget that.
Gone.
if you ever listen to
forever.
Rushmore podcast for World War II knowledge and you hear Pepper talk, you're only getting the bad guy side. All right.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
I mean, honestly, that's the most interesting side.
That is true.
It is more interesting. All right, another question. Seth Haggard.
That's the question.
All right, nope. I had to read it again just to make sure I didn't misspell anything, but this is what it says. When you go back in time to suck your own dick, what age are you going to be when you are in time,
Recipient.
back in time, the recipient?
Dude, good question. I'll
Thank
tell you
you.
right now. I'm gonna go suck this guy's dick.
Oh,
Oh,
God, me
God.
too.
That's
Hey,
the fucking guy.
can I borrow
100%.
your time machine?
Dude, I can only imagine the boners that come out of that face, dude.
Dude, yeah. There, you didn't see the hole in the back of it. There's another picture back there with the mouth just cut open. All
right,
Put your pinky in.
Matt Colella. I think I was saying that right. He wants you to sing a line of your favorite song.
What's my
Your fans,
favorite
dude.
song, man? Dude, how about this? I had the time of my life.
Yeah.
I wanted to
yeah.
run into your fucking arms right then, Ryan O'Neal.
Dude, right here. Well, you should. I
Dude, I
thought
was vibing,
Pitch
dude.
Perfect 3. I thought you were gonna hop in
Hey,
because
I've
you know
seen-
what? Nobody leaves a pitch low. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, dude.
Movie's got to have a saying about lip sync.
Yeah,
What's
what's the
the tag?
tagline for Pitch Perfect 3? It's like,
It's probably like Thritch
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh no, dude! It's the pitch is back. I guarantee
the
you.
pitch is back. Well, it's the third one. So it's the pitch left, but came back again.
And this time it's
You thought
personal.
Clayton Kershaw could pitch. How
What?
about the third one? I don't fucking know.
Clean your cunts. The pitch is back.
Yeah.
The pitch is back, you stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The pitch.
Patrick Swayze sang that song
Really? No, he didn't.
in real life. No, he did.
Anyways,
No, he sang that fucking
speaking
the
of
other one
songs,
from that movie.
Do you
Wasn't
want me to?
Wait, the hit song from that movie
Let's
was
talk about Dirty
actually
Dancing. It's
sung
the,
by like some studio singers, right? And then they
Well-
put some better looking people in the music video, I think.
that one. Yeah, there's another song from that movie. She's Like the Wind, and
Oh,
that's
maybe that's it.
That's Patrick Swayze. He actually sings it. And I watched a documentary about Dirty Dancing on Netflix. And he apparently
That's the gayest thing you've ever said on this podcast.
Apparently,
you have said that you
listen.
wanted to fuck men.
and I would. And listen, so Patrick wrote that song, right? She's Like the Wind. he, wrote, he wrote She's Like the
Dude,
Wind.
I bet you can't wait till Here Comes the Boom documentary comes out.
Yeah, I've been begging for a sequel in his Instagram DMs. But he wrote that song or whatever and put it on tape, and the studio didn't have I've Had the Time of My Life yet, and they're like, we need like a song. And they were saying Patrick was basically like sliding that tape under the producer's door, like, hey man, you want to use my fucking song?
Because that's an 80s movie. That the story you just told is an 80s movie. That did not fucking happen.
Hey man, watch the documentary on Netflix. It's
You
called,
tell me Patrick Swayze just had some fucking single that he's been carrying around with him for like 10 years.
Yes, She's Like the Wind, and it made it on there.
No way. I got to look it
Swear
up.
to God.
But,
Watch the documentary.
dude, if your knowledge of Dirty Dancing is as good as Pepper's is of World War II, then
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to take your word for it.
Also, they filmed the first half of the movie with Billy Zane. Patrick Swayze came in late.
What is this? Back to the Future?
Yeah, you're sucking your own dick. Billy Zane's in Dirty Dancing.
No, like Eric Stoltz, and then they replaced.
Oh yeah, you mean like
yeah, like
you
they
made a
had.
different actor in the movie. You don't mean like
Yeah.
it's a time machine story.
No, you're stuck on the dick sucking.
Sorry. That
Um,
thick Tony Hinchcliffe, man, it fucking gets me.
dude, how dare you? This is 6'2". This is 6'2" of man over here. This isn't 5'4".
6'2"?
I mean, I'm 5'9"
That's
technically.
what I thought, dude.
But back then he was 6'2".
That's crazy.
Dude,
I'm fine.
Yeah. In California, I'm a California king. I'm 6'2". I'm a little longer.
Oh, because of the barometric pressure, I get it. In
Yes.
the mountains. Yeah.
Stretched out a little
Right.
bit.
You have another fan question?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Do you want me to?
You just talk about this rabid fan base, and then there's 3 questions.
I mean, you don't want to hear the ones at the bottom of the barrel. They were bad, dude.
Oh, I'm sure they're terrible.
Yeah. Do you want me to drop a new Danish O'Neill song on this podcast right now?
Yeah.
Wait, how bad are they? Let me just. What
All right.
subject matters do
Hold
they
on.
care?
I'll look up. Thomas, talk about your dumb fuck movies for a second or whatever.
So when's the last time you watched well, see, there's this movie with Robert Downey Jr. where he has these angels that follow him
All
around.
right, I got some.
Okay.
Heart
Just go with
soul.
one. If it
Heart and
hurts my
soul.
feelings too much, then I'm not going to continue on this road.
I'm not even gonna say. Tell him to watch Stevie. Goddammit. Check the Beach
Oh,
Cops. email.
I've seen Stevie. The problem is, dude, I can't make fun of that movie because I just feel
my
so
God.
fucking bad.
Dude, so while
Too
we're
fucking bad.
talking about all this shit, somebody just DM me a Nazi documentary. I swear to God, somebody
Is
just
this
DM
live?
me. No, it's
Okay.
not. But that's how.
That's
I
how
don't
much
out
he
there.
is into it.
know.
It's a thing. It's
Somebody
weird.
said we should do Rushmore of worst pop culture icons. I thought that's not bad.
Kevin
but-
James.
Fuck you, dude. Well, these actually aren't that bad. I kind of shit on them a little too hard. Somebody said, "Ask how tall he is."
Well, we went over that.
5'9",
6'2" in California.
6'2" in California, 6'2" when I'm in the ocean.
All right, this is from Anna
Here we
Casey.
go. This guy clears his throat, so this is
Yeah, this is just a.
all right.
Yeah, this is from Anna Casey. We all know her. I think she's pre-law. Thomas, is that right? Can you confirm?
Filibuster.
All right. I'd like to hear more about how he became friends with the Danish and how often they work together,
That's a
and
great
if they
question.
have future podcast plans. Yeah, but that's is that better than sing a song?
We've told that story a lot, and
exactly.
yeah, we do plan on doing future podcasts.
Yeah,
Nice, dude.
Like next
All
week,
right,
maybe?
asked and answered.
Yeah,
okay.
we have one coming out Monday.
Yeah.
Bert Perkins wants to know what your pussy looks like.
Oh, it's actually very trim.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not like a meaty one.
yeah. Mine's
All
pretty
right,
mangled.
Mitch Barber just commented episode 2 of the Unsolved Mysteries reboot.
Oh, is that the one with that guy murdered the whole family?
I
Spoiler
don't know.
alert if you
That's
haven't.
every
seen it.
episode,
I
huh?
haven't seen it.
This guy's, yeah, dude, you got to watch it. Here Comes the Boom. You be watching these Netflix documentaries.
I just watch Nazi documentaries and racing videos.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah, well, I just watched Unsolved
And-
Mysteries.
Tool restoration. You ever watch Tool restoration?
No, but have you seen these indigenous guys that
Yeah.
build fucking underground swimming pools
Yeah.
and shit?
I,
You're not impressed?
well, no, I am impressed. But once I figured out like what it was, like it's a dude with a YouTube channel that just does this all the time. It's not like,
Yeah. If you've seen a couple, you're like,
but
I
it's
get it.
still like even with that caveat, it's still pretty goddamn impressive.
Hey, the documentary is called "The Movies That Made Us" about Dirty Dancing. on
Oh, is
Netflix.
that? I actually have that on my to watch list.
Oh, it's really good. You should watch it.
All right, Bruce Comanche wants to know, when does boogie boarding season commence, and will they pick up DeWitt as a 4th member?
So we're in the middle of the Borden season, but I don't know if DeWitt wants to go. He's a busy man.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of responsibilities.
Oh shit! Oh, I almost forgot.
What? You were going to premiere a song
No,
a while
fuck
ago.
you. This is
Okay.
the most important part of this podcast, and I am sorry that I almost forgot about it.
Okay.
So, wizard naming, you are the absolute king of
Yeah,
wizard
dude.
naming. If wizard naming was a sport, you would win the gold medal every single fucking year. There's no question. The close second, there is no close second.
Dumbledore?
The second is fucking miles behind. It's not
Yeah.
even. It's not even fair. It's as if you were in a modern F1 car and the second place is in a fucking
Bicycle.
yes.
In a fucking old Chrysler K car, man.
Yeah. Thomas
McCormick.
does not have.
Or he doesn't
A
have
wizard
a wizard name. All right. Well,
I
the
do.
wand stops here, my friend.
Wow.
This is the premier fucking wizard naming guy. You're very fortunate here. So, are you ready for it?
Yeah, I'm sitting
Are you?
in anticipation. I broke a
This-
sweat.
Hold on.
you
Let me
see
light a
the-
cigarette.
All right. It's Buckner, Bluckner Frementhal.
Holy shit.
Buckner
That's one of the best ones.
Buckner
Frementhal.
Frementhal.
Wow.
Yeah, whichever one. You can go either way.
Fucking love it. I love it. I'll change my Twitter handle.
Dude. Damn, dude, that's a good. You got a good.
That's a great
one.
name.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Holy shit.
I've always wanted to be a wizard.
That's one of the best ones.
Dude, does he even know about the wizard names?
Yeah, I'm aware.
He has
Okay,
no idea.
okay.
No, I'm aware.
So-
We actually we asked Jeff, and he was like, Ryan's the wizard naming guy, and then Pepper was a fucking idiot and asked Jeff to name me.
My secretary at work, I just walked in the office one day, and I just turned to her and I was like, oh my God, I think I'm about to get my wizard name. I can't wait. And she's like, what? And I was like, so I listen to a podcast who gives everybody wizard names, and I read the episode title and it says A to GOI. So it's got to be me. And she was like, really? I was like, yeah. And then later in the day, I texted her. I was like, do you want to know what my wizard name is? And she was like, yes. And it's God, I'm very embarrassed that I don't remember it now.
Something Fibbleknot, isn't it? Something like that.
If it's not, that's a great fucking wizard name. I'll buy that from you.
Yeah, I'm about to say, let's fucking go in. Let me be your partner.
But she was like, oh, I'm so
I think it was
happy for
Fibbleknot.
you.
I feel pretty good about that. I think it was that.
It's Fiddler Doodle Knob.
Ah,
Doodle knob.
that's pretty good. But Fibbleknot's also pretty fucking good.
To
Dude,
be fair, I will be completely candid and say that you do your best wizard naming at the front part of the episode, and and I was the last one, but it's a fucking great one. I'll fucking take it.
There's a lot of pressure. They give me a lot of pressure to speed it up when we get to about a 45
Andrew
minute.
never stops fucking bitching about it. It's
He
like
gets genuinely pissed.
he is the best wizard namer of all time.
We don't know. I feel like I'm one of those comics that has to churn out material so often. So then I'm just buying other people's wizard names and then that's what I might have to start doing.
Dude,
I got you.
Yeah,
I can figure something out. Hit me up. Fibbleknot's not my best work. I can go deeper.
It's Fibbleknot?
Not K-N-O-T.
Fibbleknot.
Fibbleknot.
All right. Oh, yeah, if I remember it, I'm going to use it.
All right. I think Pepper wanted to premiere a DNO song for you, and then we can get into our goddamn topic.
Yeah. You remember the death metal cover that I did?
Yeah.
I didn't like it, and people were bitching about it, so I wrote a new one.
Oh, man.
It's the #1 bestiality podcast on the planet. Fuck what you heard. Ain't nobody safe out here.
Wait, it's still going?
That's it.
Sorry.
So-
Okay.
So we did someone else's podcast right before this one, promoting a charity event that we're hosting next weekend called Frets for Pets, which is raising money for animal shelters.
Yep.
And Pepper broke that song out on that podcast about an animal charity.
Oops.
It's not
We
too
went on
shabby.
bestiality run for like 6 minutes on these other people's podcasts.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to fuck animals
you'd probably want them to have food.
and stay alive.
Yep.
So
Also, I think that a lot of those animals in shelters are sexual abuse survivors.
exactly.
Yes.
So
and that's
I'll
what
bring
we're
it light
looking
to
for.
that.
Yeah. People want to avoid it, but I think it's more common than you think.
And there was some dumbass, I think, from that fucking stupid fart tongue. What is it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fart mouth. University
That fucking stupid
Dude,
show.
they fucking said something about like, oh well, bestiality is illegal. I was like, not in all states. Not
Yeah.
in all states.
Yeah, we're in Mississippi. We fucked every deer on this wall before they went up.
Yeah. Dude, learn your fucking bestiality,
Learn beast
Laws.
law.
Yeah,
you
learn
stupid
beast law.
bitch.
Filibuster.
Beast law.
guys. Dude,
Right.
that's That's what everyone thinks. Hey, look, I was naive at one point. I thought the same thing. But I did a little research. Turns out only
America's a pretty goddamn free country.
I think 38 states it's legal.
Yeah, and those other 12,
Probably like New York.
yeah, avoid
Yeah.
them.
Liberal fucking
yeah.
Hot
assholes.
spots where
They
you
don't know how to fucking party.
Let's get into our goddamn topic,
Let's
Pepper.
go.
You want to introduce the podcast?
Welcome to the Rushmore Podcast. My name's Pepper.
My name's Thomas.
This is a podcast where we take our Mount Rushmore of any given topic, and if you listen to at least, we're probably at, like an hour now, you'll figure out what the fuck we do with it. This week's topic is street fighting weapons. Let's fucking go. My number 4 on my Mount Rushmore of street fighting weapons is is car antenna.
Car antenna.
Oh, shit.
What?
You ever been hit by one?
Yeah, they hurt, dude.
Yeah, they hurt.
They
so
do
bad.
fucking hurt. That's pretty
Oh,
good.
man.
At first, I thought that sucks, and then I was like, no, I remember getting hit by a car.
They're
Yeah.
easy to wield too.
Yeah, you get lashed with one of those
And
things.
you can't. It's one of those things you can't catch it either because it's so small. If
Hurt
you
your
try to
hand.
catch it, you'll fuck up your
Yeah.
hand.
Probably cut it.
Yeah,
Dude, now though, it's harder to get. Most antennas are integrated into the
I know.
window.
That's true.
that's
so the
why.
windshield or the rear.
That's why I steal them at Walmart.
You think they hit harder if they were listening to like worse music?
That's why I steal them at Walmart off of older cars.
Yeah, dude. And I like the ones that used to just come up, like on the old Cadillacs. They used
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
come up. Then you can, because you can collapse them.
Yeah, they were growers, not showers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are the
exactly.
collapsible ones are. Yeah, that's mainly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah. I
Dude,
like
those
that.
things hurt so fucking bad. You ever got hit in the back of the calf? That's always like where your douchebag friends.
Yeah, my
happen
social
to hit
studies
you.
teacher hit me with one of those.
Really?
No.
It's yeah. That you might be able to press charges on that still.
Yeah, she's dead.
She's so wait. So now what do I do? My number 4.
Well, so
We have-
what we're gonna do, we're gonna like circle up to our number 1. So Tom's is gonna go next. You're gonna go,
Okay.
and then I'll go with my number 3.
And then we go down to number 1 for the grand reveal
Yeah.
street.
And you will
weapons.
be the last.
You're
number
bringing it
1.
home.
Okay. Okay.
You have experience in the field. My number 4 is not in this message thread that I'm looking at. Here it is. A used syringe.
Oh, yeah. Can you guarantee that it has some sort of infection on the end of it?
Well, it came out of me, so yes.
Okay.
No, I stabbed an AIDS patient with it.
All right.
What can you get now with a used syringe like these days?
Oh, did you see
'Cause
the
AIDS isn't that bad.
stop? Did you see the WikiLeaks dump where it
Steve
said
Jobs had AIDS.
Steve Jobs had AIDS.
Old news.
Oh, Jesus. What was he? He's pounding
Jesus
so
did
much
not
pussy?
have AIDS.
Pounding a bunch of man pussy.
That's probably what the turtleneck was all about, to hide from AIDS.
Justin Timberlake played him, didn't he? Or was that Ashton Kutcher?
Both, actually.
Something to do
separate
with movies.
Oh,
I've
then
never
they-
seen any movies.
So Steve Jobs had AIDS.
It was like I said a drug test. It was like a test from 2004 where he did not have gonorrhea, did not have chlamydia, but he tested positive for AIDS.
Chlamydia? is that
That's what I call CNN.
is that a media?
Fuck those motherfuckers.
It's a media platform all about chlamydia.
Dude, what? So this came from WikiLeaks or
Yeah.
Sam
Yeah, yeah.
Tripoli?
Wiki.
No, WikiLeaks officially. It was dumped
Okay.
yesterday.
I'll have to check it out. I did not know that. This is
I'll
very
send it to
interesting
you.
news. I don't know
There's
how it
also-
changes. I don't know how it changes anything in history.
Yeah, not at all.
But I guess it's just like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, AIDS.
yeah,
right.
I saw it and I was like, no, that kind of makes sense.
The documents in that dump, I mean, you will find something that interests you. There's a lot of shit about Scientology. I didn't look
Oh,
at.
I like that. I
but
like
there's
that.
a lot of files on Scientology.
Those guys are right down the street from me. They're creepy motherfuckers,
Yeah.
man.
I don't trust them.
They
Yeah,
fly over my car all the time.
Danny Masterson just went to prison or whatever. That 70 show, The Ranch, that guy, they rape people.
Yep.
Scientology.
Yeah, three alleged rapes.
Yes.
He's going down.
Now they're
Maybe.
saying the Church of Scientology got other victims to drop the charges.
Yeah. I
word.
mean, that shit happened a long time ago.
Yeah, it was like 2001 or some shit. It was when he was
Yeah.
on that 70 show. That's wild. I love The Ranch. Rest in peace, The Ranch.
You really
what's
like
your
The
number
Ranch?
4?
Oh, dude, it's a great fucking show.
My number 4 would be Pitch Perfect 3 DVD.
Oh wow.
No, I'm going with vacuum cleaner cord. I rip it out.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Hit it with the plug-in part.
and that's a 3-prong, huh?
That's
yeah.
It is. Yeah, it's got a ground.
You need 120 volt on that. Is that
Yeah.
right? I don't know much about electric.
No,
Yeah,
you're
it's,
right.
it's like y'all talking about cars.
I dabble in electricity, and you are right.
Yeah, you're talking about like a 454 cord with a 3-iron.
Oh, have you ever got shocked by 220?
Is that what's an electric fence? Because we had electric fences all over the farm.
So that is volts, not amps.
Oh, you're talking amps. Aren't amps the ones that kill you?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
So no, 220. That's like what you plug your like the big plug that you like a
Like a
dryers.
washer? Yeah, washer.
Oh,
washers and
yeah.
dryers.
No, I have not.
Great guess. by me.
I've had what?
Great guess by me. I didn't know what you were talking about.
Oh,
But
okay,
I guess washer
okay.
and dryer.
I've gotten hit by that twice. The first time was a plasma cutter,
Hmm.
and somebody had run over the plug. And when I plugged it in, my fingers wrapped over the plug, and
Oh, fuck.
so I didn't even know I got. This is how strong 220 is. I didn't even know I got hit. I thought somebody was playing a joke on me, and they came up behind me and kicked me in the back of my boot because that's where it exited.
Oh,
And I got up and turned around and was like, "What the fuck?" Because my boot came off the fucking floor. Like I got blown off of it basically. I was like, "What the fuck?" I didn't even realize I got shocked until I realized that my heart was going like 200 miles an hour. And I was like, "Fuck!" And yeah, that was pretty
Damn.
fucking scary. I got hit by that twice. It's not. Oh, the second time was me trying to take a light bulb out of my oven.
What? Wait, how did that? Were you taking out with your tongue?
I tried to take it out, and the glass part broke. So I got some needle nose and was trying to twist the metal part out.
You got to stick a potato up there. and
Damn,
unscrew
that's a
it.
good idea. Well, yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
And also unplug the fucking oven.
Well, I didn't even think about
turn the
that.
fuse off if you
My
got to.
on-off switch on my oven doesn't have any markings on it, so
Unplug
I had a 50.
Yeah, what are you hardwired in? Why don't you
Yeah, I don't know.
unplug the motherfucker?
I just figured I had a 50-50 shot, and I rolled the dice.
The master wouldn't let him.
Dude, what were you standing in a bucket of water also?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you
Yeah.
doing?
I was barefoot. I had the needle nose. I hit it on the oven grate, like the rack in the oven. It welded my pliers shut.
Oh,
And-
fuck.
Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah, I had a buddy whose dad was a big electrician, and the stories they would tell me scared the shit out of me.
Dude.
And just being shocked by electric fences, I have a fear of fucking with electricity.
You ever pee on one?
I have peed on one. My brother, first time ever happened, my brother dared me to when we were little kids. He's like, it's not gonna be bad, and motherfucker, dude.
People think that's a fucking myth, dude. That is not.
It'll channel. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking
You can't have a.
And piss is highly conductive too, with all the salts in it. Yeah.
It's not a fucking.
And it's such a weird shock because it's like getting hit in the balls almost. Like it almost shocks like your bladder.
It goes through your whole body. It's just like a fucking boom.
It's
Have you seen
fucking
those
weird.
fucking guys, that work on the big ass power lines that they drop them down with helicopters, lower them down on the lines, but shit can arc. Guys get fucking, fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't mess with electricity.
I've been forced to work with electricity more over the past couple of years, so I've learned more about it and I've learned how it works more, just so I can be. Nobody gives a fuck. My number 3 on my Mount Rushmore.
I care.
Hey, Jennifer Garner played Electra.
Shut the fuck up.
If I don't know anything about the topic, I just shitty movie.
My number
Link it
3
together.
on my Mount Rushmore of street fighting weapons is brass knuckles.
That's a good one.
People think they
It's a
don't
good
work.
one.
William Regal used to use them all the time.
This is a big shout out to our ex-producer Steve-O.
Oh, rest in peace.
Steve-O,
He's dead or he just left the show.
well,
We don't know.
He's your Bushman. Where he just fell off
you
the
could say
face
that.
of the earth.
We
Okay.
don't like to talk about what happened with that on the show.
Yeah.
It's a sore
Rest in peace.
thing. We hope he's doing well.
He's dead to us.
We hope he's doing
Ah.
well.
No, he's a
Slighted
great guy.
you.
He's a great guy.
But he might be dead.
Might be dead.
Okay.
Though. Yeah, we'll see. The jury's still out.
Rest in peace.
I am judge, jury, and executioner. But he got in a fight with Brass Knuckles.
Pepper executed him.
The guy that he was fighting, he basically pulled up to a guy's house. The guy came out. They just started fighting. It was like over a girl, something fucking stupid. So
He had brass knuckles or the other guy did?
the other guy had Brass
Oh,
Knuckles.
shit. By the way,
Dude.
Steve-O is a cheerleading coach. Very athletic guy.
Yeah. He can do a standing backflip, no problem.
No problem.
Really?
So he was getting punched by this dude, and he was like, "Man, this guy punches hard as fuck. I gotta fucking like he was trying to like get
Was it an after-school special?
Yeah, he was like, man, this guy punches really hard. And then the guy ended up stopping the fight. He was like, yo, chill, dude. You need to go to the hospital. He's like, why? And then he looked down at his shirt and he realized like he had a blood mask and there was fucking blood like dripping, like streaming off his fucking face.
Oh,
Wait, the guy beating him with brass knuckles was the voice of reason?
Yes, he stopped it because he was.
What did he think was going to happen?
I don't know. I mean,
dude, he's lucky that guy had some fucking sense.
Yeah.
Where he's like, all right, dude, I didn't think this shit.
You know
I didn't
what?
think it was gonna go like this.
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought you'd hit me back or something.
Yeah,
Take him from me.
He got fucked up, and I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell by his face. His face looks fine today.
Very good-looking guy.
I mean,
Rest in peace.
that's the only experience that I've heard of with brass knuckles where it actually panned out and worked. But because of that, man, I carry some in
William
my car.
William Regal in the early 2000s in the WWE, he was a heel. He was a bad guy, and that was his finishing move. Was he would hide the brass knuckles in his trunks, and he'd always like sneak them and hit the guy when the ref wasn't looking.
Dude, what if those fucking brass knuckles shifted in your shorts, and then you get hit in the nuts, and it's just brass knuckles ramming right into your sack?
Well, I do wear mostly shorts. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Yeah, stop doing that.
I generally just keep them in the car.
You have brass knuckles?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They're aluminum, so they're not actually brass.
Well, that's
They're
fucking
lighter.
stupid. That's different.
They're lighter.
Dude, are they strong enough though?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
solid,
I mean-
solid aluminum. It's pretty.
Yeah, but fuck, dude, can you spend the extra dough and get some fucking titanium?
Unless the
Lightweight,
guy,
unbreakable.
Vibranium.
unless the
knuckles.
guy has
That steel face.
no, I
don't know
forgot
what you're
the
looking for.
gallium. Unless the guy has a gallium face, I'm probably fine. Gallium fucks up aluminum.
Hey, you're gonna dig my number
Damn,
3.
dude, nobody gives a fuck.
You're gonna
about
dig my
gallium.
number 3,
Dude,
Yeah, I
Pepper.
can't wait, dude.
It's a shovel.
All right.
Dude, that was one of mine. You
Oh.
motherfucker. I had
Fucking-
It's fine. We do crossover. Crossover.
Yeah,
is
Okay,
fine.
no.
let's cross streams.
I'll just go to my number 2. I have some backups. Too.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's a fucking shovel. First
yeah,
of all,
dude, very dangerous.
first of all, the movie Shaun of the Dead.
Okay.
He uses a shovel in that movie.
you can stab, you can hit.
You can dig
Yep.
when you're done.
Wow.
When you're done.
Okay. After.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to bury. You want to be respectful.
You can also go low. You have leverage on the foot. If your
Yes.
aim is good and you can want to go and cut a guy's foot in half, you're
Also,
done.
Also, you don't have to use a shovel in. You also have a long fucking rod you can beat him with.
No, you use the shovel in.
Yeah, what are you getting cocky now? You're like, by the way, I'm
Yeah,
so good.
I'll break
with
that
this
out if I
shovel.
need it.
I'm not even going to use the
Yeah, if
fucking
things-
shovel
Yeah,
part.
if things go awry, flip it over.
Have you seen like the famous shovel fight where the girl throws the shovel?
Yeah, well, that's not a shovel fight. That's one girl running away and another one throwing a shovel.
I mean,
That's not a fucking
yeah.
fight.
all right, that's fair. I mean that it's a devastating weapon. You're right. But
Yes, shovel's a great
here's-
weapon.
Here's my problem with a shovel. You get one shot. And if that shot
That's not true.
That's pretty goddamn true.
Okay.
I'd say it's good for multiple attackers if you can just start swinging it
Oh, yeah.
around in a.
That's
in
the
a
big thing
loop.
is that it has range.
Distance.
Yep.
Okay.
But-
I do respect that.
if you swing and miss, that guy's running in on you.
Yeah, I
but
think
you can
that's
also
Pepper's
hold
point.
it. You can hold it like this. You got the
Oh,
handle.
You mean
can
using the
shove and-
handle? Great
Yeah.
idea, Thomas.
Fuck you.
You should use the fucking handle.
Okay, no, that's stupid. You were talking about holding the shovel in and
You-
using the
Yeah,
I was-
dude. You were talking about gripping it and like ramming people in the face. Like
Yeah,
that.
no, I was actually talking about like kind of poking him a little bit,
the fuck was that noise?
irritating him. I think that was either a ice machine, a rat, or the Imperial Japanese.
Where do you live? A Holiday Inn? Who has a fucking ice machine in their basement?
I've actually never been here.
We're in a weird location.
We're at Pepper's in-laws.
It actually kind of worked out great because we got an awesome background.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were some extenuating circumstances. We had to move our
Okay.
normal studio.
Yeah.
But this is cool. This is like the 10th place that we've fucking recorded this podcast at.
Yeah.
Just
We're-
add another one. To
We're
the list.
mobile.
Oh wait, so now I'm 3. Was this
You're at
number
your
3?
You're number
Yeah.
3.
Dude, I'm gonna go with Chinese stars
Oh shit.
because I
Bruce
think
Lee.
most people they're going to be intimidated when they first see them, even though they
Mhm.
don't do a lot of damage.
Yep.
You know, when they stick in you, they're probably going to annoy you more. But if you have a ton of them and you're good,
Yeah.
I think people will leave. I think they're like, this fucking guy's nuts because who the hell's going to bring Chinese stars? to a
People
fight?
don't take that more into account when it comes to stuff like this.
Intimidation's over half the battle.
Thank you. You can neutralize a fight by just being crazy as fuck.
Yes.
And I've done it a couple times.
It's Steve O'Neill style.
Yeah. Yeah, you come at them with 150%, and they're like, whoa, chill, dude, chill.
Gasoline would have been a great choice. Great weapon.
Dude. What did I used to carry? I used to make ass whooping sticks because I used to trim trees at work, and I would get like a good stick, and I'd be like, ooh, keep this.
Stick. Why'd you name it that? Did you
I mean,
ever whoop an ass with
it's
it?
just what it was.
Okay.
And
Beat
so
his
I
kids
used
with
to
him?
keep it in my car, and if somebody wanted to start some shit, and you pull out a tree branch, and I'm talking about like reason, like it's got a good grip on it, but it's like obviously an
It's like a
unfinished
club.
tree. Yes. If somebody brings that out, and then they're like, "Whoa, dude, no."
Like it's not. You didn't just pick it up because they're like he did carve out a handle, but it's still a tree branch. People will freak the fuck out. I would freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
Who was that? I knew someone that carried a samurai sword in their car with them.
Joe Rogan.
Wow.
I think it was Tripoli.
Oh yeah, that
He's
makes
like,
sense.
if you're gonna fucking fight, man, you pull out this, people fucking run. They're like, this fucking guy's crazy.
Nobody's gonna fight you if you got a samurai sword, bro.
So I think they'll fucking beat lizard people, bro.
Yeah. You can defend with it, bro. It's fucking it makes sense.
Y'all both do a great Sam Tripoli.
Thanks, dude. We won't be able to tell the difference.
So yeah, I think if someone sees if you get hit and it sticks in you, why wouldn't you? What do you have to gain by sticking around for that fight?
Yeah, and what they're thinking if they get hit with a ninja star, what are they? They're thinking like, what the fuck else does this dude have?
Yeah, what does he know? This guy clearly is into Asian culture,
and that's it. Unlike a throwing
obviously,
knife,
if you have Chinese stars, you know martial arts.
Yeah,
it's a fact.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody's like, I've just mastered Chinese stars. Nothing else.
No Wing Chun, just fucking stars.
And I'm sure I know for a fact that you have fucked with throwing knives, and that is.
And I have a shitload of Chinese stars.
Yeah, but like throwing knives, that's a very hard thing to like actually master, and especially because you usually have to do like paces and stuff like that. In a fight, that would be kind of hard because if it just lands flat on somebody's chest, it's like
you just get hit with the back of the handle, or it fucking
with a Chinese star, you have 100% stick ratio.
Yeah,
that is a good one.
Unless you get one of those ornate ones, that have like 4 claws, where you're like, this motherfucker's not sticking in anything.
You get the cheap ones from the flea market, and that's what it is.
Yeah,
what it is.
It's what it is.
Make no mistake, it's what it is.
Make no mistake, it's what it is. We are the history hyenas.
Is that their saying? I didn't know.
Yeah, they. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Couple gay Republican kids over here.
Oh, dude. Hey, fucking right wing ling for ladder 14. That's
Make no
fucking me,
mistake.
dude. I'm gay as fuck right now, dude.
It's what it is.
I'm an FF for sure.
Yeah, I'm an FCF.
Right.
All right. Anyways.
All right. Awesome. Yes, I support you guys.
A lot of history. Hyenas logo.
I feel bad about my number 1 and 2 now.
Ooh, why are they bad?
I went very obvious.
What's your number 2?
I went with like what
my 2 is really
obvious.
Thought. Yeah, my 2 is very obvious.
All right. My number 2 on my Rushmore of
we'll say them at the same time on 3 if they're that obvious.
Street fighting epics. You fucked me up.
Uno, dos, tres.
Knife.
Gun. Fuck. He brought a knife to a gunfight.
Dude, I didn't even think about either of those 2.
Yeah.
That should be fresh on your fucking mind, Ryan.
It's pretty obvious, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were gonna fight like men with regular weapons,
with
not
obscure weapons.
Yeah,
we were gonna fight like men with fucking
with
Chinese throwing stars.
Yeah. You bring your shovel, I'll bring my throwing stars.
You have, I got a used syringe over here.
Yeah, I'd watch that pay-per-view for sure, dude.
Yeah.
You and Thomas.
Ellis Mania, Ryan versus Thomas.
Ryan gets
Wait, how much do you weigh?
I'm like 230.
Oh, so you're Lewis's size. I weigh 180 right now.
He can cut. He can cut.
Yeah,
to
I could get to 180.
Yeah.
All you have to do, evidently, my fighting, all you have to do is get within 30 pounds of me.
Yeah,
and then I'll take the fight.
I do have a humble brag bachelor's degree in nutrition. I could cut to 180 if I needed to.
That is ridiculous, but also true.
Yeah, this is very true.
So you got knife and you got gun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Full disclosure, my number 1 is gun.
Okay, well, my number 1's way cooler than that.
All right, we can save that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you bring you pull out a gun.
Is it a throwing knife or a hunting knife or a pocket knife? Be specific.
What I roll with.
You're fighting Adam Ray.
Okay.
What do you got?
I don't care.
Well, that makes more.
He is a bag full of blood, and I will cut him.
Oh.
I don't care who the person is.
Okay.
It could be anybody, any Donald Trump.
Oh, well, I don't think.
I don't know why I said
Yeah,
that.
that's a weird
Could
pull.
be- I don't know.
Wait, did you just?
Sorry. Sorry.
You're gonna get a visit from the fucking. Secret
Yeah.
Service.
Okay, yeah, can't say
Jesus
that. Forgot about that.
Christ.
Sorry. The guy from Jurassic Park. It could be that guy.
Jeff Goldblum.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, life
Well,
finds a
I
way.
was talking about the main.
Wayne Knight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking
no,
Newman.
No, not that guy. The other
That's
guy.
Newman, right?
No, the
Are
other.
you talking about Sam Neill?
Samuel L.
Yes.
Jackson. Oh,
Yeah, Sam
Yes,
Neill.
Samuel L.
Yeah.
Jackson.
Vince Vaughn
Neill.
from Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah. It could be
You
that
love.
I'm three. I'm
love
big three.
fucking
Yeah.
Part 3 of everything.
Yep.
We already did our Mount Rushmore trilogies.
Yeah.
But we should do our Mount Rushmore of number 3 in
Oh,
a
that's
series movies.
that's great, dude.
Yeah,
That,
that's
that is
actually
good.
pretty good.
That's not great.
I like it a lot,
That's a
actually.
shitty-
No.
I would shine on that episode.
No.
Dude,
I
yeah.
don't watch movies.
Pepper would be like, Third Reich. All right.
So you got okay. So I'm going with a hammer.
Oh, shit.
Okay. All right. I got
Yeah.
questions.
Talking about his
I got
dick.
questions.
Okay.
You going with ball peen, claw, dead blow? What are we going?
Claw, dude.
Nice.
Fucking ball peen could slide off. You need a flat edge. You need that flat surface. And if you need to claw, you can always claw. There's always that option.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's true.
Like if you want to fuck up their car afterwards, you just want to dig that fucking claw right in.
Yeah, but a ball peen it's got more weight
It's
behind it.
got, yeah.
And I mean,
yeah.
if you got a brass tip dead blow, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Especially if you're looking to fuck some shit up, because that puts all the energy in it immediately.
I just like the weight. I like how it flows.
So are you rolling with like a good hammer, like a East Wing? Or are you going with like some piece of shit like hickory fucking handle?
No, I want some. I mean, I went to Home Depot and bought whatever their fucking generic brand. I don't even know what is Home Depot. What's their brand? They must sell some good shit.
Cobalt?
They might. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like a wood handle hammer.
Do you want me to go check it right now?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I've got 2 hammers for safety, self defense right here. I'll bring
Hell
them out.
yeah, dude.
Sure.
I
Next
can't
time,
wait-
come prepared.
I can't
Have
wait
your hammers
to see,
ready to go.
I can't wait to see Ryan O'Neal's self-defense hammers, dude. This is so sick. And then again, we get to see the glorious painting of him fighting a goddamn cougar with a
Yeah, it's
knife.
pretty fucking great.
What can somebody repaint that picture with a hammer?
Oh, shit. He's got hammers.
See, we use these hammers at work. They're a plastic handled, like almost like sledge, so like a 1 pound sledge. I fucking love those things.
All right, so I'm rolling with. I got a hickory handle on this one.
Okay, that's
is this?
just your standard.
Yeah,
It's a good
I
one.
like it.
Genuine
It's got. And then this is for the home defense.
See, that's exactly what I was talking. I was just talking about. We use those at work all the time. I fucking love those hammers.
Yeah. This is, I mean, now you got to watch out. You're going to have to grip it a little high.
Yeah.
But if I'm going in the street, I want something a little stealthier, something
Yeah.
that moves a little quicker.
Yes.
See, I would go ahead and spend the extra $20 or so and get you a good East Wing framing hammer.
I probably
that-
should. I need another one anyway.
The handle's longer and it's actually a metal core handle that comes all the way down and it's got that rubber grip on it.
Oh, the rubber grip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
that's important.
'Cause
And
this could
it's-
potentially break,
It's
I guess.
it's a little bit heavier. And because the handle's a little bit longer, you get more of a good swing on it. They're good hammers. East Wing is, in my opinion, like the superior framing hammer.
Use
Okay.
promo code Rushmore at eastwing.com.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
I'm a big hammer.
Yeah.
I'm glad it came up.
I'm trying.
I've never gotten to talk about hammers. On
I don't know
Rushmore
shit about
Podcast.
hammers, so I've been sitting here trying to think of
I'm
like
just-
hammer movie references
I'm
to fucking
thrilled that
tie
it
in.
came up.
It's not happening.
Dude,
Don't
he's
use
like,
it-
I love 2 things.
Yeah.
Third Reich and hammers.
Hammers, yeah. That's it.
Put that on my tombstone, motherfucker.
Oh man, jackhammers. Would that be a good street?
I don't know anybody named Jack.
All right. Jack Hammer would be a great fucking porn star name.
Dude, you know that's been done for sure.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no way.
Oh man.
All right, well,
Hammerhead shark.
my number one's gun. If I was gonna choose a gun, probably like a Glock
Yeah, you.
Model 23 or whatever.
Yeah, maybe like one of those F1 like 225.
Yeah.
Horses.
All right. Well,
I'm a revolver man.
Yeah, you
that
are.
is. I mean,
The
okay,
reliability, I get it.
I
I
get
get it. You got half the shots, but and I get hey, Glock is a very reliable gun. I mean, they throw them in the fucking sand,
the only
pull
thing
them out, and you're good to go. But
I don't know if you've ever caught your thumb under the hammer of a revolver.
no,
I did it once. One time, my friend had a antique Colt from the Civil War era. And
but that makes yeah.
I was pulling a light bulb out of my oven and playing with this fucking Colt.
I was fucking around with it, and the hammer came down on the hammer, and I ended up like throwing the gun, and I broke it, unfortunately. But I mean, it bit me, so I threw
But
it.
I don't even understand how you got your thumb stuck in the hammer.
I don't remember. I was like 13.
So that's ruined you on revolvers because this fucking 170-year-old
Okay.
fucking gun.
That, and one time I shot a Smith & Wesson 500, and I thought it was going to break my wrist.
Okay.
You know what? Do you know
Dude,
what
that's
Smith
a
& Wesson?
big fucking gun. What do you,
basically the biggest one?
dude? You don't need to fuck with anything over a 357, man.
Yeah.
What do
100%.
you think? The guy that shot at you. What do you think he had?
I don't know. I want to say since I didn't, there was like, if he had like a Glock or something, I feel like, but also I don't know. I felt like I didn't see anything bulging.
Yeah.
In his sweatshirt, he has a hand in his pocket, so I would probably think it was a 38,
That's what I was going to say.
like a snub nose 38 or something. But I have no, because those are loud.
Yeah.
They're fucking loud as fuck, and you're gonna get a big fucking muzzle flash off of it.
If it was a
at night.
22, you would probably know.
No.
Like everybody knows the crack of a 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it really well.
But I mean, like 38, 9mm, 45, they all kind of generally sound the same.
And I feel like with the number, if you had something, if you had a semi-auto, and you would probably just keep firing more.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
What's
makes
your-
sense. Has anybody ever told you could pass as like a young Dave Grohl, especially with this get up?
No, I've never heard that.
Now you've gotten it.
Thank you.
Also, 38 Special. Steve O'Neill sounds like he could be the singer for 38 Special if nobody knew.
It's a good point too. Yeah.
I saw 38 Special live at a fair in Georgia.
Yep. Steve O'Neill was out there just fucking.
They were actually pretty good. Now I think about it.
Dude, you get some good shitty 90s bands and 80s bands that come through the county fair.
Oh, yeah. You get 38 Special opening for fucking Sugar Ray. That's a great show.
Basically,
Yeah, it's the best.
I
You
opened
get
up for
fucking
Marcy
Smash
Playground.
Mouth and
Yeah.
Marcy Playground and fucking what is it, Dovetail Joint or something?
Oh, man. That's pretty fucking great.
What's your favorite pistol round?
Man, when I used to shoot with my brother, because my dad collected a shitload of guns, and I always love a 357
Yeah.
because it feels like a gun is supposed to fucking feel. It looks like a gun is supposed to look. It's got fucking a kick where you're like, this is a dangerous motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like I like semi-autos and all that, but I don't know. I've always had a fascination with a revolver.
I'll
go with 357.
I like a as far as a revolver round, that is probably like the one. Oh, have you ever shot? Oh fuck, have you ever shot? I can't remember what it's called right now, but Taurus puts it out. It's a revolver with removable, replaceable barrels and cylinders, and you can load them with 410 shells. You can load them with I think 357, and I think
you're basically just keeping the fucking grip and the trigger and you
have replace. So, but you can shoot a goddamn 410 shell out of a fucking pistol.
Dude, I have seen those ones. It looks like they're shooting fucking shotgun shells out of the shit.
That's what it is.
Okay, yeah, then that's
and 410, like you obviously you got
410 is a small.
Yes.
If you want to shoot a fucking squirrel, but
yes, but 410 also makes home defense rounds, and they have home defense rounds and stuff for 410. I have some in my gun right now. I have a lever action 410, which is super fun.
They make slugs for 410s.
Absolutely. So it's about the size of like a 45 round, but I have some home defense rounds. They're high brass. The brass goes probably about 3/4 of an inch up the fucking shell, and then what it is it's 3 copper plates that are about the size of like Smarties, like the Smarties candies.
Yeah.
and then in front of that, there's not. It's like small buckshot. There's I think there's
Dude,
9 of those.
what's the fucking spray pattern on that? It's coming
Dude,
off of a fucking barrel this long.
It's pretty goddamn. Well, I've never shot it out of a pistol, but out of my lever action shotgun, it's pretty fucking tight.
Well, you're gonna hit something for sure.
Oh yeah, and those copper plates, they don't break up; they just go straight through.
Damn,
it's great. It's
pretty
great.
cool.
And that out of a pistol at close range that's a surgeon's worst nightmare.
Dude, if I still lived in Indiana, I would be way more into guns. But California, dude, they
forget about it, dude.
They
forget about it.
I don't know anything about guns, but I'm feeling really stupid about my number one after listening to y'all go back and forth.
Thomas, what's your number one?
My number one was lightsaber.
All right, Ryan,
wait, like a toy one?
Yeah, no.
It doesn't work at all.
Ryan, what's your number one?
Wait, are we making up fake fucking weapons?
Ryan, welcome to the Rushmore Podcast, Ryan.
I was going to do a fictional weapon, but then y'all went fucking 10 minutes on gun shells, and I don't know anything about it, and then I felt really fucking stupid about it.
Yeah, you should, because
and here I am. And also, by the way, I know this sounds like a bit and a callback, but Return of the Jedi, the third one, is my favorite Star Wars for sure.
It's fucking, what are you doing, man? You gotta get out of the number threes.
Well, the thing is, it takes me, I guess, 5 or 6 hours to really get into the story.
Do you think that they finally hit their stride at movie number 3?
Yeah, number 3. I'm like, man, it really ties it together. 1 and 2 are just setups.
Finally, you get some fucking TNA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Leia.
Yeah, you get Leia in there. You
Luke's
see
in that black robe, looking all fucking slim.
Part of her pussy lips are hanging out the side of that thing.
Yeah, fucking.
So my number one is a tie between bear mace and a machete.
Oh man.
Oof. I used to be in a band, and our guitar player used to always carry a backpack whenever we would walk around town on tour. He would always carry in his backpack a machete wrapped up in a t-shirt, and he would have the handle just barely sticking out of the backpack. So you couldn't really tell what it was. You'd like, oh, it's like a weird handle.
Sounds like
freaky.
a fucking anime character.
He pulled it out one time that I know about, and this dude he is a scary looking. He's almost unassuming. His father was an Afghani bodybuilder.
What the fuck?
So he's shorter than me. I'm 5'9", obviously.
Sure.
He's shorter than
in
me.
California.
He's shorter than me, but he's really just wide and thick. You know that Iranian bodybuilder guy? So he's like that if he never did steroids. And he's got a giant fucking black beard.
You're talking about Wolfman?
Yeah, Wolfman.
Oh yeah, I've met that guy.
Yeah,
because they just drink, they pound goat milk and just fucking lift weights all day.
It's a great fucking guy too.
Now he's basically blind and he has to wear an eye patch. So now he's an eye patch.
He looks so fucking cool.
Bearded. Yeah, he's the fucking
he
coolest
looks really
looking
fucking
dude
cool.
ever. And he's an eye patch bearded Afghani dude that carries around a fucking machete in his book bag.
So Pepper's
he is what I aspire to be when I grow up.
Pepper's from Columbus, Georgia, and I'm from here, Mississippi. And I went to Columbus with him one weekend, and I ended up spending 5 hours in a bar with this guy. He's talking about Wolfman. He's a great fucking dude, but he is maybe the coolest looking person I've ever been around.
And he carries
big
a fucking
beard,
machete.
Yes, also
and a good one too.
Also, to justify my lightsaber pick a little bit, to go back to Star Wars for a second, I don't think our picks are that different because lightsaber, Star Wars, mace, Windu.
Mine you can buy at a store, and yours they sell at Toys R Us.
That was a shitty Mace Windu reference. Samuel Jackson.
Rest
in peace.
We just don't respect
Rest
it.
in peace. My joke.
We get it. We don't respect it. We think it sucks.
But for real though, Return of the Jedi is a little bit better than Empire. It's overrated.
Anyways, what?
How dare you? Empire is the greatest Star Wars
really
movie
good.
of all time.
It's really.
Do you like
good.
the machete with the saw on the back? Or you like the?
No, dude, I'm a purist. Just give me blade, nothing on the back, and also don't give me that plastic fucking handle bullshit.
Yeah. You want a wood handle?
Dude, I had one, and I don't even think it was wood. It was like a porcelain handle.
Oh,
it was high end 80s shit.
Oh, I wonder if it was ceramic, because ceramic
could have been
really good
ceramic. I think it was ceramic.
Glass. It's good for breaking glass.
Jen Blossoms is another shitty 90s band that would play at a fair.
Yeah, dude. Hey, Jealousy.
I said shitty. I meant forgotten. Shit. They weren't shit. It's a great song.
So anyway, machetes.
I thought you were going to go for 10 minutes on machete brands, and I couldn't add
We
anything. So
were.
I was thinking about 90s bands.
Dude, I thought you were going to talk about Machete 3 with Danny Trejo.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking idiot. dude.
Yeah, the Slaughterhouse series. Is that what it's called? Slaughterhouse? What was it called?
I think it's just called the Machete series.
Oh, fuck. Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Is
Anyways.
he okay?
I think he's still alive.
Oh, great. Good for him. That's great.
What about Spy Kids 3? He did that.
No, I was out, and it's actually Spy Kids 3D. Show a little goddamn respect.
Oh,
but
sorry.
no, I was out. I was
I
out.
apologize. I didn't want to fucking degrade the brand.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure we get that on the record.
Oh,
That's the hill you die on. That's
I mean,
the hill you die
fuck.
on. Oh, fuck. You almost killed me, dude.
I wish I would have tied the Mace Windu thing in better.
No, that was retarded.
bad
and
about
you
it.
Never should have said it.
That's kind of what I mean.
All right.
dude, but I think the bear mace is probably going to be your most powerful weapon.
It is the best one.
I agree.
So bear mace, that actually it has a chemical in it that opens up the pores and lets that capsaicin go into the pores, so it actually like burns the fuck out of your face and it doesn't just get into your eyes. That's the advantage to bear mace versus just regular fucking rape race. Rape
race.
Rape mace.
Who's winning this?
Oh, race rape.
Yeah, race rape. So that's like when you're at a NASCAR event and you get too drunk, you pass out in a trailer, and then some.
Yeah,
redneck comes
it's a good old fashioned race rape.
Yeah.
He went NASCAR. In my head, I was thinking Usain Bolt and trying to think of a fucking joke.
Dude, I think you were trying to tie it into fucking Star Wars.
Yeah.
I think you're trying to tie it into Cars 3.
Oh shit, that's no.
That was actually probably the best movie of the series.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one.
That's the only one where I fucking stand by your fucking dumb fucking the third movie is the best thing.
Toy Story 3.
You know, that's the only one I didn't watch.
That's the sad one.
Yeah, that's a sad one. That's where they all like die or whatever. The kids
Cars
get
3 is actually
thrown
pretty
into
good.
a wood
You ever
chipper
watch Planes, Ryan O'Neal?
I have
with Dane Cook.
And but doesn't it have Larry the Cable Guy?
Well, that's Cars.
That's Cars.
Oh, that's Cars. So I thought
Yeah.
he also did Planes. No, but I guess I'm not.
I think Planes is a Dane Cook vehicle. Get it? Vehicle? Fucking move on.
Yeah, no, I get it. It tied it back to Mace Windu.
Dude, your wordplay. I could tell you did not train wordplay.
No, I
at
wasn't
all.
on today.
Come on, dude. We
That's
got
all right.
fucking Ryan O'Neal on the fucking episode. You didn't even fucking prepare.
Yeah, I conceded before we started.
How many improv classes did you take before
Yes, and?
I came on the show? When's
That
No,
was my answer.
but. No,
but.
Yeah, it's no but. Yes, and's
Right.
over, dude. That's
Fuck.
90s.
Come on, dude.
Hashtag yes, and.
Fuck.
Me too.
You could have been the next Shane Gillis. Get SNL. And then they
Still
find the
can't.
podcast and he gets immediately fired because they find out that he does a podcast with a.
Yeah, he's best friends with a guy that won't stop talking about fucking Nazi Germany.
I'm just saying it's interesting. I'm not saying that I agree with anything. I'm just saying that it might be the most interesting country in time in history.
Listen, we have roughly
And they invented the highway.
we have
system.
roughly 100
They
and
invented the highway system.
we have roughly 100
Yes.
we have roughly 132 hours on your feelings about Nazi Germany.
Thank you.
Dude, they made innovations that were taken to they were taken and spread across the world. Now, I'm not saying I'm just saying
No, killing Jews was bad.
Bad.
yes, 100. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
they were
clearly.
a horrific fucking thing, but also innovations that they made. I mean, fucking jets.
Thank
They
you.
did. I mean, the
They got us
scientists
to the moon.
and the scientists that they fucking brought over built the bomb.
Yes. They got us to
And
the
yeah,
moon.
I mean, they were horrific fucking, they were the most horrific.
Werner von Braun was not a chill dude.
Sounds like a cologne.
Not a good guy.
But I mean, you could say, and I have said this on the podcast,
Volkswagen, Porsche, and Mercedes.
Porsche in particular.
I have
God
I
damn.
have a Buick.
I've said this on the podcast, and this is probably what gets me in trouble, but I will say Hitler is fun.
I can not.
Nope.
I can't agree.
Yeah.
with you.
Like
Really
he did interesting things because he would
Now this is taking a weird shift.
See,
All right.
that's
Yeah,
the thing
yeah.
is I was
Now I'm with you.
hold on. I was
All right.
waiting on it to come
Goddamn.
around for you because I've done 130 plus episodes.
with
So
the
I knew it was
caveat-
eventually going to make it to this point. I was just sitting back. I was just
with
waiting.
the caveat of like killing Jews. That was the worst idea. He never should have done that.
But what you're going to say is he had some good ideas too.
Yes, that's exactly what he was going to
Dude,
say.
This
is getting crazy. No,
because he wrecked Germany's economy. He didn't have great ideas. But
we brought Germany's economy back first.
Yeah, we're great.
That's why everyone didn't say anything.
Fun ideas, but Killing Jews is not one of them. But he had fun ideas. So he had ideas like
this is where we both distance ourselves.
Right. Yeah. I'll stand out of frame and explain all this. So he had ideas like I want you to build me the biggest tank ever made, and his scientist guys were like, I mean, we don't think that's the greatest idea. He's like, fucking do it. So they did it, and then they did, and then that tank ended up to be like 110 tons. And you know where that tank is right now?
In a ditch.
It's where it got stuck. Because turns out if you run a 110-ton tank in the spring when all the snow melts and everything's muddy, it's going to get stuck. And guess what? You don't have anything big enough to pull that out.
Yeah.
So it's right there.
So it sounds like a shitty idea.
It's right there. It's a shitty idea, but it's a fun idea.
Okay. This is why Gilbert Godfrey won't do the show.
I will say this. I was in Berlin last summer, and I went to one of these fucking the bunkers that they built to shoot down planes to protect Berlin. And they built this whole fucking place in like a year or maybe less. And it was impressive. I mean, the guns that they fucking built, and they use it. Otherwise, Berlin would be all rubble. But these guns protected a whole fucking section of land. It was unbelievable. I mean, yes, but Germans have always been great engineers.
Oh, some of the best.
And so now you have this insane lunatic coming up with wacky ideas.
Pepper Goins.
That's what I'm saying.
Your fun ideas.
Yeah.
According to Pepper.
Fun ideas.
Yeah.
Everybody's in agreement.
Insane.
I'm glad that we finally got to this point where everybody agrees that Hitler had fun ideas.
He was a cool dude.
Have you ever, dude? Check out the.
These are not the thoughts and views of me,
dude. I can't
Bluckner Frementhal.
I can't wait to cut that part out. It was like Ryan O'Neal says Hitler was a fun dude.
You son of a bitch.
But you should see like the aircraft that they created out of Nazi Germany. It's just wild shit. It's like a cokehead at fucking 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, it's like Howard Hughes when he built the Spruce Goose.
Oh, have you seen the Spruce
Howard
Goose?
the Duck.
Shut up, dude. I've seen the Spruce Goose.
You mean in real life?
Yeah,
Where is it?
Pensacola Naval Museum.
And now all the black colleges aren't still having their spring break there.
That's what I'm saying. They have Roy Jones Jr. and the Spruce Goose. Pensacola might be the greatest city in the fucking country.
Oh man, rest in peace, Bernard Hopkins.
It's a retarded plane, dude. Don't fly in one for sure.
Right,
the Spruce Goose, it flew once, like 12 feet off the ground.
Yeah, it's terrible.
They locked it up.
No, don't do that.
You have any closing arguments for Ryan O'Neal?
I mean, thank you so much for doing it. This has been incredible.
Well, thank you guys. I hope I'm not one of the guests that phoned it in.
No, you're fucking fantastic.
You're
also, I apologize for that name I said earlier. I'm going to cut that part out. He's fucking great, and we're big fans.
Oh.
See, you guys have you've been great, and thanks for having me on. And listen to the Danish and O'Neill show. Check out Beach Cops.
Dude, if you don't subscribe to Beach Cops right fucking now, we will find you. We know who listens to this podcast.
Yeah,
we're not fucking stupid. We can trace your fucking internet feed,
IP address.
We know who the fuck you are.
Well, I'm rolling off a VPN, so
yeah, that's why.
That's how you watch.
Says you're in Sweden right now.
Yeah, that's how you watch like cool shit on Netflix. You can't get in America. But you know what you can get in America? Dirty Dancing documentary on Netflix.
You can also get Roman, Men's Health something, and get it and use Rushmore Pro.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No.
Get Roman.com/Rushmore.
Hey, ad money well spent by Roman.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, are you sad?
Yes.
Do you need mental help?
You know what? I don't, because I already went to betterhelp.com/Rushmore podcast. We got 10%
hey, what
off.
promo code did you guys use?
We use the promo code Rushmore for PureSpectrumCBD.com.
Use promo code DO101.
Yeah, and if you go to
No, it's like D and O 101 like 0101. It was some
Yeah,
crazy.
use that one.
I don't know what
What's
it was.
what's another?
audibletrial.com/Rushmore podcast.
Do you guys have an Audible?
No,
I'm trying to.
we're not getting paid for BetterHelp until next month.
Dude, if we get,
So don't do it until then, ladies and gentlemen.
if anybody, oh, you guys get paid for, oh yeah,
For BetterHelp, no, yeah, we weren't just
all
convicted
things
of
comedy.
a DUI and doing like a
Because we get
community
like
fucking-
service.
yeah.
we get like the promo code thing. Nobody signed up.
We love you.
No, I
Love you.
love you guys.
Love you.
Bye bye.
Love
You're
you.
the best. Love you.
Love you.